All right. Welcome everybody to the prospect finals here. Oh today we are of course in the season 8 CSC prospect finals up against Team Flash and Mathematicians. We have an exciting best of 3 here for you today. And joining me today, I'm of course Anextelia, one of your casters, and joining me today as my co-caster is Sleepy.
Yeah, what's up? Our map pool is, as you can see at the bottom, it's Ancient, Mirage, and Overpass. And interestingly enough, Mathematicians are picking T-side Ancient. I don't really know what that's about. I think it's pretty hard pick, but you got to have a lot of things planned here. We can see that they're starting going for A default here. They have one smoke ready for Donut maybe, or for CT. But it's pretty hard to exit A without a lot of utility. So I'm really interested in seeing how they're going to be progressing out of the strong corridor, throwing their smokes out now, and they're going
Soul Defender here over on this A side. And he's doing work. Torque gets one. Carry in with Rotate, finds Triple Min, but Kepler finally finds an anchor, though. 4-on-3 for the retake.
And the problem is, once that smoke is down, it's going to be really hard.
Yep, but everything's dry now. Karen and Patchy double up to the Temple side, and it's only Mental remaining here behind the boxes, but so low on for these two Flash players. But Carry, with 19 health remaining, clutches up to find the hedge on the Mental to make sure that Team Flash gets away with the pistol round.
That worked out a lot better than I thought it would for Mathematicians, especially when, again, they have no smokes, they have no util, and they're just caught all over, but Mental really trying to make that one work. Finding the deep CT angle behind the box almost wins the round, but I mean, you'd expect a force up here from the T side, and it's been complained about a little bit. The T side economy after you get a plant is arguably better than the CT force, or the CT buy when you just force here, but Ripper's saving here, or Artist saving, maybe for that off, because he is noteworthy for how much he loves using that off. And I mean, it's been working for him. He has over 1.3 rating in Prospect. They're just doing a quick default onto his B lane. Looking like they might want to contest the cave early, but
well, not respecting it enough, they actually run through that smoke into mid here, an easy peasy Mental. Managed to find the trades here. Actually, it was Mental that managed to pick out the crossfire over in cave.
Yeah, and suddenly it's just 5 and there's almost something there, but wow, it's actually a pretty clean execution there from Mathematicians, just running onto the site, no fear.
Man, just roll over the people playing cave. It was a great crossfire that we should have gotten a trade, but not able to find a single pick. I don't even think they managed to get any damage.
And CT's, I think you should be going for a force. Oh, somebody got knifed there. Somebody went Columbus, but even here, they're on this. They have to save one more time after this, and even then, they might not be on the greatest buy. So I'm not really agreeing with this decision.
Stack here, and it's finding the right places. They get a kill to a TK. Agi, what? Okay, is this a full eco?
But what Deagle, it hasn't done anything, but
AG sails wide. Easy gets 2. It's getting close here. Patchy tagged up.
He just hits him with a drive-by USB. What is that? I mean, that's why you don't go for rushes against like hard ecos. You got to use your util. Got to bleed out the map. Like, really not a fan of that play. Like, it's just way too hard to go in, as you see. Like, the crossfires even just with pistols.
They went dry into the stack and just got roasted.
Deleted. Well, they still do have a pretty good buy here. Our Artist on an op, 2 8Ks, a Galil. Kepler saving a little bit, but
Naked
still,
Eagle.
Yeah, I mean, he has enough for Arbor. I don't know about that. Failed flash there. Artist finds first pick into mid.
Paul, he has a great almost a great off angle there. It looks like there was a hole in the smoke there. As Paul tried to cross.
A little bit of mistakes here coming in from both sides.
Duel here. It's going to be Carry. 4-on-3. But the CTs spread so thin here. One player a sight and Carry just playing that kind of rotate. He's not going to have any information here on mid. Just getting peppered.
Together. I think that the only way you lose this is if you go in way too segmented or try to make things complicated. And you see, they're even making the read. Apache's kind of off the site now. And they should be able to get the bomb down, no problem. If you're the CTs, you probably want to save, but maybe you can try to make magic happen.
They're just being so careful here, using all their util before they even step a foot into the site.
They get the first
tag, but gets more tagged up for his troubles, and the bomb goes down to round 3 here. Health advantage for the Mathematicians. They are trying to hold here, but they're out of util here. They used so much here on the start of it. But now, going in dry here, it's only Artist here left with that op here from ramp. He can do work with it. Has to get a 4K in the round to clutch up. Fake on the bomb here. Swings wide to try and get a tag. He gets him down to half, and Torque cleans up.
He almost actually won that, but that was just a little bit too slow on the user execution. We saw that all the CCs were off site, but it was just really loud coming in from the C's that they couldn't get on site in time. They did have enough util, I think, to just get on the site, get in, and get out, but another miracle round there from Team Flash, I would say. So it's a pretty big lead here, and no op for Artist, and kind of a mixed buy here for the C's.
It looks like that full eco actually just played back in their minds because they used so much util to try and get in there, not wanting to risk any kind of contact play.
He's going for something special. He's trying to go for some aggression. They haven't really been touching this side of the map since round 1. Doesn't see anything.
Doesn't spot anybody, and it's just going to be a slow play here from the Mathematicians. No mid play here, but you do have a heavy lane presence. They are playing into an op here. Apache here playing up from long, as well as Paul. Looks like they're going for a boost here. Are they going to spot anybody? No, they fall off the angle. Actually, no, there's still Kepler here from the side. Apache doesn't have signs of this, and Columbus up from mid manages to find the player trying to come in from cross. And it's just now Kepler gets found at the ramp. 3 T's left. Forced to play contact here, and Paul picking out that Mac 10 from Kepler. Or no, was that Tripleman? Easy PC? I don't know who that was, but now Mathematicians down to 2 and just getting cornered here. Torque with a great flash to support Columbus. Artist blinded up. Now Mental trapped in here by a Molotov. He's just cornered here. No way out.
Much. If you get 2, I think you did your job, but CT seemed to know even, and it seems pretty hard, you know. But I would win this 1v5. I think it's pretty easy. I think you'd win as well. Just one a day, and we're just waiting for him to get swept up here. He's still got a saying in there. Maybe they forgot.
Nope. They were throwing so much util in there. I don't think he could have moved.
What if they just all tapped out? It was winnable. And T's, they still don't really have a buy. They have a kind of a mixed buy here. If they really want to, Artists can buy an op, and they can kind of have some AKs and mixed guns, but they're going for another quasi-buy, deagle buy here. They have 2 smokes and 2 flashes. I'm not a big fan of this. On Ancient, especially because of CT aggressive utility, I think you need to be buying way more smokes than something.
And even if you're going to do this, like, the only option you have is really go fast, because you can't really spread out for default to try and take any kind of map control here up against the full util of the CTs, and...
Yeah, we see it. They're going slow, and look, they already lost A, they already lost mid.
And they lost a smoke.
Oh. And now, I mean, there's a chance if the CTs don't rotate back to reinforce the site enough and they hit some nice shots, but this seems really hard.
Look at the CTs. Look at the CTs pushed up over at B. Or
Yeah.
A.
And they got the rotate from the mid player, and it should be pretty easy this round here.
I can never remember which site's which. The mid-map doesn't have letters in it. I rely on that.
So this is one of those maps where they lie about which site is which. A is actually the small site. B is the main site. Lying.
And Kepler gets a drive out into Columbus, and there's a couple holes in the map right now. They're having to worry about possible rotating into Donut from the Mathematicians, and that's spreading the Team Flash defense a little bit thinner than they'd like.
Yeah, I think Torque needs to just come back into mid here, because then Carry can leave and reinforce the B-bomb site, but Carry's looking towards A. They think that they did get into
Yeah, they lost the window here, and Kepler gets a free pick on DePaul here as he tries to go back onto the site there. He was trapped over there inside the cave, and now more utilities coming in. Apache misses the op shot, goes wide. He's a lone defender here, actually carries some support. And Tripleman just drives by him over at the long angle. That's a free op. This could be an eco for Mathematicians, though. Carry brings everything back on a 2-on-2. Kepler dives for that bomb plant.
Torque's got to get
Torque
something.
here, great flank.
He's got to
Could he find it? Though that op's not gonna have a. It's not gonna be able to find that.
Oh, he's hit it in long. Tripleman not exposed. What is that volley? Failed volley on the cubby, but our Artist goes down.
Ramp player. They're not ready for the op.
They do have kits.
It's not planned for him.
Oh no.
He's out of the round.
Saved off. Still though, that was a lot more open than it should have been. I don't think they needed to commit to donut. They should have been able to hear it if there was running. And great shots from the T's getting in. I think Triple Mid was the one getting the running 1T going towards Apache. That was ridiculous.
But I think if they walk, they still had a window into it because that mid player was watching the T rotate, not the mid rotate, and if they just walk, they actually could have gone in, and they were so worried about that. It looks like it's going to be a heavy mid presence now, though, getting shut down by a single Molotov, not able to get in front of it. And it's going to be 2 CTs here, now trying to push in front of it, and that is a fun little one-way. I think that was on accident.
No, this is the one way that you can use for the CTs, making it so these T's can no longer go mid. They have to wait this out. Problem is, I actually think that the CTs don't have enough util to be playing like this. They're pretty loose on their util right now, and I feel like the T's can just re-hit mid if their goal is to go mid here. And the A site is pretty weak as well, because Carry is playing towards Red Room. Columbus does fall back, though, to be closer to reinforcing this A site. T's they have their open spread here. They're just going to announce their presence. Oh,
goes in dry, and Torque with a great off angle on top of the boost. Managed to catch him out. No lurk today. And the rest of these T's now having to work their way up mid. Try to find something. There's a hole in that donut smoke. Are they going to push it? And Columbus is... I thought Columbus was ready for it, but no mental. Managed to find the angle. Now smoke goes down at the start of donut. Pulling Carry over.
But, I mean...
Candle rooms. Oh no. Carry, is she ready? No, Kepler managed to get the first kill. Now Apache was off, having to kill him with pistol, but no Torque. Falling all the way back over to CT.
A side is open right now. They're so distracted by this red presence. They do clean it up, but I mean, this is an opportunity for the T's. Oh, Artist on scopes. And
it's an ace.
Now it's much harder.
It's an ace attempt from Torque.
Sees him going across. 15 seconds. Don't save. Don't do it. You should, but don't do it.
Not going off of it.
Torque is
not chance. Apache goes down. No chance left in the round. Torque, you gotta swing this for the kill.
Come on. This is what Prospect stands for. I'm so disappointed. And you can see, because of that saved op though for the T's in the last round and all the damage to that, they have tons of money here. CT is still not completely, they're not broke, but it feels a little bit hard. If they lose too many guns in the next round, then they won't be able to buy. But I mean, it is ancient. You're kind of expecting this type of rounds, which again begs the question, why are you picking T side on this map? Just pick CT side. It's so much better.
Oh, when in doubt, rush B. It looks like the T's are getting... I don't know how that shot missed. That looked on the money. He gets the Kobe on the fadeaway.
Classic NA nades. Great nade, like always, from the franchise. Never have missed nade.
Mathematicians, look, they set up great for this B-side presence, but they did not go anything off it. Now, while Columbus tries to come in for a flank there, because the rest of the map was cleared, Kepler was ready for it.
They're just committing to the speed. The smoke's faded. Big go. Oh, they don't know Carry's there. Carry gets one. Oh, gets out. Maybe he can get a reload. I mean, sure. This has to be possible. There's essentially possible rounds.
So the delayed rush works out for the Mathematicians, but Carrie's still sticking around. Is she thinking about going for this?
You could save the op, but you know there's a smoke and only 2 flashes for the T's. It's possible, but the T's have to make a lot of mistakes.
What's the shoulder?
Oh,
gets a kill. It's doable.
Might know where the op is too. Oh, nice try from Carry.
Knew where the op was and tried to swing it, but Artist just good on the aim.
It's the shot. I mean, that's what you gotta do. If he has a 0.71 off KPR or percentage of his skills off, and I mean, you can see why he's on the off. He's not gonna miss those ones. And CTs, yeah, as I said before, they're just kind of broke even after just losing 1 round. That's just how the CT economy rolls when you're always in these clutch situations. And
she's just going to what works now. B side here.
Carry rotating over. It seems like they're pretty convinced so far, but ball gets caught out and cave.
Molly pulls him out. Oh, you still have 2 more defenders here. You're not expecting.
Apache is one.
It's a pull. Columbus long range MP9 spam. Carry now just stuck here in the corner. Wait,
Door!
Carry didn't
Door!
Easy peasy down to one shot to range, and it's a 1-on-2. This was a really scuffed buy here from Team Flash, and if they get away with this, this could really set them up for a great half. But easy peasy able to reset off the site. Still with 50 seconds to play with. He has options here.
He has the bomb. He can go around, but wow, what a timing there from Torcon to the site. Like, I don't know how they're just managing to win all these lo-fis and these eco rounds.
Both those players were focused on carry, tucked in on the long cubby.
I'll have to pick up the op for the retake. Come on.
Well, he has no armor, 50 health, to be fair. And they don't know how low he is.
Oh, but is Easy Peasy gonna go B? That would be psychopathic. Oh my god.
20 seconds.
He's going B.
He has to start to run.
10
Want to
seconds?
clear it long here. Does he? Alright, what's the bet? Does he lose on time?
There's no. Hello? What? He's really making it close there. He
almost lost the time there.
Half a second. If he like misinput. Oh. The CTs do know at least. They didn't like have to check the entirety of the A side.
He didn't plan for himself over in CT now. He's trying to make the gamble that they're rotating in. But they're coming in from the backside, over here through lane.
Columbus has a kit too. Like this is not that hard for the CTs as long as they go together.
And that was a starting buy. Columbus bought the kit with no armor. That's not something you see often, but it's very useful here. And now that time ticking down, you have to get Columbus on that bomb. His Aztecs is forward to long. So easy peasy, clutching up in the 1v2.
Oh wow, he actually manages to win the 1v2, and both players go down there. But I mean, still a good enough round from Team Flash. They do a lot of damage, and they got a lot of kills. But man, you gotta feel like something was flubbed there. The retake just coming in a little too slow, and yeah, you gotta call attack after that one. You're just losing to Deagles. How does Artis have 12k? He has been saving that off for a while, I guess. I mean, I think if you're the T's here, you just got to be talking through. Like, you have to be playing slower, playing more grouped up, and we can't get so hyper-focused on these one angles. Got to keep calm. It's a grand final, but, you know, still got to play your game. You don't want to be too caught up in, oh, no, I don't want to be choking in such a big match. And CT's here, no op, but a pretty good buy. And looking at the KDs, Carey's having quite a game, 15-4. 4 deaths, only 3 rounds lost, too. On the other side, I think, you know, Art is not doing as well as he's been talked up to be doing, and it's Easy Peasy who's kind of stepping up here.
Able to get some of those op kills down just because that economy. Don't peek off that, they just force her out, deals a little bit of damage. And Apache, an engine wind crossfire over on Mental.
I think that's the first time they've been going for double aggression on these rifle rounds towards the cave. Normally they're playing a little more of a joke on site. Ball gets one for one. And they catch another pick in the middle. This should be a pretty clean round for Team Flash. You want to keep your guns up. If you can stay with at least 3 alive, that's really nice. 4 alive, your economy will be great because you only have to drop 1 gun over. And does Easy Peasy not know about
Just trying to sneak by there, but Sprout there with a good swing there to play. Kind of a bait play, but still with 3 alive, good for the economy.
Yeah, pretty good round. And that was after the T-side timeout. Like, I don't know what the T-sides were communicating there. And again, their economy's not great. They can force here, but I feel like on a map like Ancient, you really want your full util out. So they're going to be doing a little bit of... I mean, they could be buying more than this, surely. 1 smoke. Artis has 5k. There's no way he needs to save that much. Go towards the A site here. We haven't seen much interaction, to be honest.
Yeah, Mathematicians have been really leaning hard over that B side, and that's what's been getting them the few rounds they have on the board.
I'd like to see them pressure more towards A at least. You got to make them, the CT side, scared of it. If the CTs are constantly putting 2 towards A and 1 towards mid and only having 2 on B, it's a lot easier to be playing the game. If the CT side can constantly push you over, he does get caught from the mid. Mental, how?
Block? Block wins a 1v1. And that's what happens when you keep on trying to go dry out into the A side, and that's the only pressure Mathematicians have been putting on over on that A side. They're just ready for it. double these players trying to get on the B side. Carry swing out from Cave, managed to get one,
Oh,
tag down for her troubles, but not killed, still
and
keeping the
she
pressure up.
lives. It's actually huge that she can get out, because now I feel like Mental's too scared to plant. And oh no, does Mental
Nope,
actually
there's a
find the A
hole.
timing? Oh my god, not again. Not another fake. Not another fake plant. This is an Omen ult. What is this? This is the wrong game. You can't be planning on the other site like this.
We don't talk about Valorant here.
Wait, he doesn't know that A's open, so he's going mid. Oh my god.
You don't expect no players to retake from CT side. You just don't.
The genius over rotate. Make sure they can
You could catch a lot of these players off.
It's 1-2. Oh, there was a chance. But
There was a chance, but just wasn't clean enough.
Not enough trigger discipline there. But still, the CTs are making these situations scary. Like, that was versus pure pistols. They're getting double caught on B lane. And even there, they'll have the site open.
You need to start to put rounds on the board here if you have any chance in this map.
I think you need 5. If you get 5, then even if you lose pistol, it's still winnable. If you get 4 or 3, you really gotta win pistols, you know? But this is a bit of a scary T side pick. And our artist is 1 HP here. He's tapped out. What is he doing? Is he upset? I'd be upset if I was 1 HP after that. He's just looking into the corner and he's mad at everyone.
Now trying to find some kind of entry into the site here. A lot of utility pressure here, and look at how the defense is spread for Team Flash. 3 players over here to the B side, 1 donut and just a single A anchor. Mathematicians is running into a stack. And Paul running into Kepler, spam through the smoke, just domes him.
I can't believe the A1
Clotheslines
is so
him,
OP.
just takes.
That's why people use the A1. You can just run in there, spam the smoke, get a cheeky kill, and get out.
That wasn't even a spam. That was just that was
a
a
drive
swing.
by.
That was magic.
Wait,
Now, easy
why
peasy.
does artist not have a gun?
You lag out? What?
Oh,
I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess it's a 3v5 now. Maybe a little bit of tech issues.
He's just mad that they let him burn. I'd be so mad. He pulled his own internet cord. Can't accept it.
Mental out of the game. Out of this round. Putting what pressure he can in here in mid. 20 seconds left, and looks like they're just trying to rush down Donut. But 15 seconds left. It's either you get a pick now, or else you're just out of the round.
He's running in. Does get caught up, but there's so many CTs here. Surely you don't let the plan go down. But, I mean, that's a win, I think, for the T's, considering that artist DC'd, but I mean, presumably DC. He could just be rage. That's very possible. I'd be upset. But I mean, likely that we're gonna see a technical pause here.
Yeah, as we start to sort that out, let's talk through what's going on for the Mathematicians, because they've been putting all their eggs in the basket of B side, and it's never been working out. They've just been getting into lane, just stalled out by all the utility. They're not able to get any cave control, no further up ramp, any kind of lurks into mid or A has just been getting completely shut down.
I think that ironically, the only rounds that they've been winning towards B, or the feels like they've been getting a lot closer with the pistols, with the SMGs, with these half buys. Maybe they're just overthinking it when they're going in, but I really think they got to be first. They have to pressure A. They got to make sure that at least the CG sides know that you're willing to go A. If you're never willing to go A, then I mean you could just put 5B every round. Like other than that pistol and that last bomb plant, we haven't really been seeing A pressure at all. And also on the mid side, when it comes to lurks, it's really powerful if you can smoke off Donut in the mid rounds and get a guy lurking close to red room. If you have red room pressure, then the CTs are a lot more caught when they're rotating, and you can almost always be able to transition a late round in towards an A hit after. If you still have the bomb towards lane side, when you hear a lot of rotations, or when you just feel like there's a lot of people over rotating and there's not a lot of pressure towards A. Additionally, I think that right now, if Team Flash want, they can have a guy rushing A every round. They've had maybe 2 or 3 rounds where a team was posted up watching for this push. And really, we saw that in one of the Elite games I was on stream. I believe it was Headhunters Guild versus UPS in Elite. And Paterno was just rushing A every single round. And they were not posted up for it very often. And that led to a huge comeback on the CT side. So got to be way more respectful towards the map. You're not just playing B-Site Simulator, you're playing Counter-Strike. And apparently we're not playing the V word. I've been heckled for that. We're not a fan of that game, suddenly. So sad.
By the way, for anyone wondering, red room is referring to top of mid.
Yeah. sneaking in, lurking it through there. You see, if you watch any pro teams on this match, a lot of the superstar players like Config, Spinks, they're always pressuring towards that angle because it's a lot of skill expression. You can always choose your angle to go in, and you can always find a lot of people confused. And you don't even have to wrap towards B. Again, you can be using it to cut rotates. You can wrap B. You can even rotate in towards donut in the mid round. You have so much that you can do from there if you can get to that position. But right now, the T's, I don't know. It just feels like they're every single time they go B with guns, they're getting caught with nades in hand, or when they use their nades, it's segmented so they can't actually get into the site, and they're just caught in the entrances. The only exceptions is when the CTs themselves get caught in lane and they feel a little bit over aggressive.
Right, we
Richter
finally
playing
do
back
have
though, so
artists
still
rejoin the server. Tech issues should be over.
there. And again, it's another T round. This should be a buy. Surely you have to buy. So
But
here's
it's
some time
really
for you.
just coming down to what strategy are you going to use. Like, that B side, it's not working out. The slow kind of takes into it. You're putting no other pressure on the map. You're basically putting all your eggs in the basket on B, and the slow plays are just been getting picked apart.
Mental dropped an off, and I don't. Okay, they're sorting out the gun situation. Spawn. Mental has no armor, right? Okay, he buys the chest armor. They have 4 smokes here. You should definitely be able to set up a better default and have stronger execs. And they are finally waiting for this aggression. And they're gonna
They do
catch it.
catch it. That's one of the first openings that they've gotten, and Dons of the A anchor is going to send Flash into an unknown situation for them, at least in this match.
Yeah, burning the molly instantly. And they have 2 people rotated on over. Mid is wide open. You can see Mental. You can find a lot of space for us here. Does he want to go more? This feels a little bit scary if you're going further, but he just is going to take donut, clear out the donut position, and feels like they can just convert it to an ace hit here.
Almost is alone as the anchor here, and he's really stuck in a bad position here. Mental can get a free kill onto him through Donut.
Carry smoked off. CTs, they have some money. They don't have the best money here. You have
And there's
to
a Lord
consider
here onto
it.
Candles.
They should be able to catch
Triple
Patch
min.
out.
Triple min, triple min, triple min, please! No!
They did catch carry. Maybe just to say hi. Just a shout out. Some friendship. At least he didn't get shot by Apache in the back. Actually, that would have been better because Apache would have only gotten $100. But they won the round. That's great job. Great job winning the round.
This doesn't feel like a win for triple min.
Maybe a little bit of like aimbots or deathmatch for that one, but
Did he spot the barrel?
no, I don't think so. I wouldn't have spotted it. Oh, Apache, don't do it.
Don't peek.
Okay, he's safe.
I hate it when people peek out from a really safe spot during a save.
He just really wants to get that fight. And CTs, yeah, as we see, they saved 2 guns. They can still donate goods over, but they got nothing left if they lose this one. And T's, they finally go towards A and they win, meaning that I am the best player. Are they just all sending it A? No, don't do this. Don't just do an A rush. That's not what I meant.
Alright, he doesn't push into cave this time, and Carry has the boost position here. You're finally doubling up the players here on that A side here, as Mathematicians have started to walk in here.
Right. Oh, no.
I don't...
Torque gets caught out in Columbus too to Temple.
This is a prospect moment.
Alright, surely CT's had to save again, but I don't know. I feel like you want to go for it. You never want to lose a round in 20 seconds. And they're in all right position.
Like, you can't go for this. You can't buy next round. Like, if you save over these guns,
All dies
you can maybe
here.
get a better buy into it.
Carry getting
Carry
pretty
stop.
pressure here. Unless Triple Min hits the God Spray again, I think she should die. Oh, never mind. She's out of there. But still, I mean, Apache can drop a gun over, then after that, it's kind of questionable what their buy for the next round will be, and you gotta address this A now. As soon as the A site's gotten tested, it's fallen down, so I'd take a timeout. Like, I'd take a timeout here and try to address it, but I think this is also a big problem in not just Prospect, but all of CC, including Elite. When I was playing there, like, it's so hard to call timeouts. Like, I mean, Annex, you know this from, like, in the ESCA, whenever we lose, we don't call timeouts, because you always feel like you can do it. You always feel like it's not the fault.
I've thought over for an entire day when to call timeouts because of you guys.
Yeah, it's because it's hard, right? Like, especially as an IGL, I never want to call a timeout because I'm like, but we could just do it better though. Like,
Yeah.
oh, and the mid range, what?
It's basically catches off one head, but takes his own head off for the troubles. You get the kill here. Yes, you can. Triple min. No lurk again. And he has some extra guns here to try and get. But you've given up the B side here. You do have some kits on the board here, so really safe. Mental.
Oh, Paul goes
Fine,
ahead
Paul.
of the pack. Gotta wait for the team. Unless Apache just finds a
Apache
random
wins the
shot.
op duel up against Artist.
Now, Mental 1 HP. Kepler, I assume he has some gun, not just a taser, but still not a lot of good spacing here. I think T's gotta take fights. You can't just play a full post. Oh, Mental gets dunked on.
Yeah.
It's a second dunk.
Utility.
Yeah, you can't just let them get on the site like that. I feel like you gotta be fighting the post plants, especially in such a man disadvantaged situation. But you always see this on Ancient. When you take the B site, as soon as your smokes fade, if you don't just win the fight straight up, it's really easy for the CTs to just have their smokes and smoke you out of the site and get a defuse. And all in all, I think it's an acceptable half for the T sides. I'd still be a lot happier if I were Team Flash, but there's something to work with here. And especially if Mathematicians can win the pistol, then you're cooking. But I mean, I think you got to be looking for triple mid to step up here, because 1 in 13, and especially one of those 13 deaths that was a struggle. That was not it.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to start to spread out your map. You can't go for trades for as heavy as you go on T side unless you go for a lot of stacks here. So now Team Flash, their turn on the T side.
3
And
smokes.
it's a mid push. It's a mid push. They're
the
just going
CT,
full
they're
T side on the
rushing.
CT side, and Paul catches off one head here. Can he get a second? Yes, he can. Getting his head taken off for his troubles. Paul, Zip's dodging.
There's 3 CDs there, and they let him reload. What? I mean, a 3v3, but you gotta feel it. The team's got a really good post play here.
Paul got another one in there. That would have been insane, but
I
now
can't believe
it's a
they let him
retake here for the
reload.
Mathematicians. Double up from lane. Going to be going to the ramp, but you have all 3 CTs playing inside a cave here. What is this? The bomb's not even playing for them.
Oh.
No, Columbus is in the cub. He's not inside a cave, but he's playing contact over here. He finds the head of one. He can get a second here. Tapping, but no, loses the USP long range. Piece 50, a little bit less accurate.
The kit's the farm on there, and yeah, there's no time. You just gotta stick it.
You don't even have a chance to get to the bomb. Great time there for a peek out of cave. And now Team Flash going on to 11. And Mathematicians here, you gotta give up 12. And if you give up 12, you're only pretty much a gun round away from losing it all.
Did Artists save on their pistol round? They want to do a 3rd round off buy. I don't like this. I feel like 3rd round buys are so weak on CT side.
Well, you're running solo on rounds here that...
Yeah, but you have to have confidence in your armor pistols, especially because, I mean, maybe they just win this USB round. We've seen crazier ones. But I feel like you gotta have confidence in your armor pistol force buys. If not, then just, I don't know. You're giving up so many rounds if you don't have confidence in your forces.
In Flash, working the way, slow up donut, just playing a walk contact play. Yeah, I don't see enough of these, and I love these plays, especially in Prospect. Apache had a Nova. And that is a Nova inside a cave, and they didn't clear mental. They didn't clear mental. They didn't fucking clear mental. They finally spot him. Alright.
I would have went for a knife there.
You've played those positions before on your CT side. There's no way you don't go in there and not play them. Apache gets a second Nova kill. What is life?
This is the offer classic. You just buy the cheapest gun, and you're like, I have an option. I'm getting it up.
Oh. Nova kill inside mid. He gets his head taken off, but you got 2 Nova kills. Yes, you got
7,800. Oh my
You literally rebought your Nova there for all the kills you got there.
That is ridiculous. And I mean, all right, this is where Mathematicians gotta win it. Unless you plan on winning out, which I mean, that's a great strat. Just win every single round after this. This is the one where you gotta, if you want to see a back and forth half, this is where you're gonna see it. No kits, pretty weak util, 1 smoke, 4 flashes, and 1 molly from the CTs. But I mean, they have guns, and that's what they've been here for. And Artist has enough. So they can. That's their win con, I think. Also, we didn't notice it earlier, but Triple Min has doubled his kills, so that is also another win con if he can get.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
pushing up.
Why? Why are you reloading? And he gets the kill. And it's just suddenly T's evaporate around the map.
It's a chaotic round here. Kills all around the map. Now, Team Flash down to 2 on 4. Apache down to half, with an op. And the Mathematicians are so spread here that if he just goes around corners here, And to find contacts, he could easily win it out. But
Looks like they're
no,
planning
they're
to
not
save
even
the op,
trying.
but don't save the back 10. You gotta go for something. You gotta go for damage. Like I'd walk towards A here. Maybe the op can find somebody on an off angle, but T should still be able to buy after this. Apache's the only one who can't, and he's definitely saving this op. Clubbers, just go die, man. Come on. You don't want the Mac 10. Nobody wants the Mac 10. CT's
Well,
even have
he does have
head.
armor as well, and it's a 1400 loss. So, a Molotov flash, it's actually worth it to save.
Yeah, but you gotta have confidence you can go for damage here. Maybe even pick up an upgraded gun if any of your teammates had one. Because I think you're not gonna get easy peasies M4 there, but I can't believe he just reloaded in front of the two T's and then still got a kill. That was ridiculous. And yeah, just saving this Mac 10, I guess. CTs, you gotta be pretty happy about that one.
Don't throw your Molotov.
Why?
You may as well die now.
Alright, throw the flash now. Throw the flash. Not shoot Apache. You gotta get his util. Alright, if he buys another volley, this must be match fixing, kickable, reportable behavior. He bought another Molotov.
Welcome to Prospect.
Why? And he bought a Galil anyway. Just die. Just let yourself die.
All right, Mathematicians, now another one round on the board here with CT side ball.
Nobody smokes the volley.
Ball. Tag down to 53 there in mid, and you just smoke.
The lack of coordination.
I hope your head's in your hands just like me.
I don't know. Maybe these people want to play ESEA next season. I don't know. Like, I think Toadman could be kicked for this, to be honest. That guy is Premier, not good enough.
Work here playing contact into the A side, despite the fact that he caught so many people's doing that over on the CT side, but balls to the wall here.
Triple
To
playing
work
very
up
respectful
all the way to cave.
But
From Red
ball
Room.
slinks through into Donut.
But the bombs dropped over where in no man's land. But Torque
Carry has no
has
smoke,
such a
man.
great angle. Does he clear out right? Tripleman caught out with a flash or smoke. Util in hand. Bad
They get
smoke
the
on the
bombs.
CT.
Alright, Kepler. This is Kepler's round. Kepler's got to go huge here. But the problem is they should, I say should, know that somebody could be in Temple.
Yep, somebody watching that. I don't know who that is. That is.
Oh, good damage. And now they know for sure. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. You should save here. I feel like, why is one CT saving and the other one is donating it off? Who knows?
Apache, again, winning that op v op battle.
He's really coming on top of it here. 17-9 versus 12-13. An artist is supposed to be the superstar player, not just of his team, but a prospect with a 1.33 regular season rating. Really got to come alive.
He's just not able to activate his op, and that's what's been getting him on top.
That's actually something I found a lot of trouble with on Ancient. I feel like Ancient, it's kind of hard to find relevance as an opper, on T side especially, but even on CT side, you get smoked off so many positions.
Run, you're gonna die.
Oh, Apache? Apache? Knife out me? He's cut it a little close there, but it's really hard to find these relevant angles to be offing because towards A, I mean, A is a small site. They're not going to be going there all the time. And if you're playing passive, then you're just playing retake simulator. Towards mid, they smoke red room pretty early on default. So if your mid players fall apart, you can't do much.
There's very few angles. There's very few angles where you actually have the range advantage with the op because it's close enough that the rifles actually feel comfortable. Your only advantage really is that one-shot capability, and even then, like you can easily just get overwhelmed with the rushing
like
cheese.
You only catch people in the mid rounds as an offer. You can catch them in the mid rounds.
Just not able to finish it. Paul with a great opening over on that pushing A side, and that just opens up the round.
There it is. He gets what? Okay. He gets what?
I think he thought that gun was a lot closer than he was. Maybe he got a little bit of glasses there.
But again, the T side just managing to successfully take over A side, something Mathematicians were barely doing on their side.
You don't have any smokes here to cover up Donut, and that's causing you. Where were the smokes? You had smokes.
No, they didn't have the lineups there. It's hard.
You didn't need lineups there. You were in the site. You just had to throw it against the wall.
That's pretty hard.
Sure it lands.
That's pretty hard. I've whipped those before in my long time play. But I mean, we're joking around, but that's a pretty huge round. Look at the money here for Mathematicians.
Yeah,
can't buy. That's a timeout. That's where you timeout. You got a timeout there. I don't know how to call all the perfect timeouts, but that's definitely one. You gotta, even if you have no strat, you just gotta say take a chill. We just gotta relax for a second because I've seen this round, that type of round loss, into a game loss 13-16 so many times. I've done that many times in my career. It sucks.
Had the perfect opening. You Molotov donut. You fucking flashed the donut people. Then you didn't smoke it.
They got the. It wasn't even that they didn't just smoke there too. They also gave artists the first opener into the round by not smoking donut, and then they just let those smokes go down. All right, but now they got the smokes. They bought the smokes. They might be cosmetic, but they do have smokes. 2 smokes, 3 flashes to Zombie Rush.
Carry and Torque can't even fully buy next round.
The problem is with this is that if they molly, they can't actually smoke both.
There's no way you win another full eco here. If you win another full eco, I'm killing myself.
Oh my! Hey, that's Twitch not television. That was not my dig. Okay, I think.
At least getting a bomb plant here.
Carry does get an F4. There's something. Easy peasy goes down. This is a 1v2, 1 flash. You have a rifle? The Opper's alone because Tripleman's going for the flank? This is so incredibly winnable, and I'm very sad about that. Oh. Artist
Okay.
There we go.
These
Still
pistol
though,
rounds.
3 plants. Now Carry has a full buy.
These pistol rounds, I don't know, man. Like,
Apache has an off now too, if he wants it. Alright, Tease, I think you just gotta slow it down. Apache going for the rifles, that means they're gonna have full utility. They should be able to take mid control here. Even if you have to respect the first wave of utility, your second wave of utility will be able to take it. Just the one molly here. I just think that Torque could have smoked that and ran through, but playing it safe is okay as well.
they have
Flashing
shown
before.
heavy mid presence before, so maybe not want to risk that. It's a full cave presence here. Mental here, tucked inside the cubby. You're basically playing 1 for 1 here. Can you at least get 1 kill? Are they gonna check it?
Oh.
Oh, they kind of do.
Almost gets 2.
He gets 1.5.
I hate
That's
him
good
playing that
enough.
angle with all the util though. Oh, that's fine. Running the timing here. Easy peasy gets 1. Kepler does. Oh, why? You don't need to swing that angle though. And now
Feeling the
the
pressure
Tease
there.
can recover the bomb again. Torque, I think, will have to go there on his work and does not catch Tripleman, so they're aware of it. But Tease still got a minute. If you can get this bomb, get out, then this should be such an open round that with how you want to end it. The CTs don't have much util either.
If you go over
And-
to B here, yep, you have Torque in a great spot to cut off the rotates.
And Torque's throwing some fake util towards red. This gets both of them over. When does Columbus activate though?
He
That's
doesn't
the
hear it
question.
though. Torque went too far away. He doesn't hear the full rotates. So they're gonna have to take this a lot slower into the B side here to make sure.
And CTs will slowly be clearing it out. You gotta just watch the timer of when they clear out the A site and when the T's start executing onto B. I
30
think
seconds.
the T's, they gotta go now, surely. They have no more util.
You have to. You
Artist is
cannot just be
rotating
full
over.
balls to the wall in this entire match and just play like this.
Artist, he has an angle.
And now the op's back. Op's back on the site.
Oh, but he only gets tagged through the wall. Wide flash for Tripleman. That's not going to blind anyone close. They got a player into the cave too. All right, he knows both spots. Everyone knows where everyone is. Longer this goes on though, he'll have to worry about Torque rotating towards that ramp and another Molotov keeping him out. And gets the timings there a little bit on Columbus's cross. And this feels really terrible as a CT. But if there's any round to step
confused.
out, this would be the round to step up if you gotta win. What?
Columbus
Nice, nice. Oh, that was knifeable. I'm sure Torque could have got a knife kill there.
You got down to 10 there. Tripleman almost got the kill.
CTs, they have money. They don't have great money, but I mean it's 14. You gotta force here. We're not playing for OT. You got an off into their hands. Take a timeout as well. Dropping, I think you could drop maybe 2 rifles. T's, they have a full buy, but their money's not perfect or anything. They've been pretty streaky on this D half. But man, that was a pretty dangerous rotation over from or execute over, considering how slow they were taking it. And the thing I really didn't like about that was that they didn't double up. Let's say that artist gets in there 1 second early, he can peek towards ramp and he can catch the player towards ramp. If he peeks on long towards cave, he can catch that timing. And it's just really open for the T's. But Team Flash has been able to close out a majority of its clutch scenarios. So playing a lot better in the really important rounds here. And are there no guns for some of these CT players?
I don't think Easy Peasy has a gun.
Triple Man has nothing. Okay, he
Yeah.
picked up a USP, but he had nothing for a second.
And
there.
just a fast A play here come from Team Flash here, picking up the tempo.
Triple Man has a USP.
That smoke there
No.
doesn't cut off anything. And who's left in the site? It's just Triple Moon with a USP up behind the box. Do they even clear him?
He gets an ace. He gets an ace. There's one. One.
One. That's more than I literally
more
could
than I
ask for with a USP. And Mental finds another pick. It's a 3-on-3, 4-on-3 now actually for the retake here. And you have a great flank here. Oh, from the main cave position here. Mental
They're so
down.
bad.
Columbus,
No,
quick switch.
no.
What?
If that was Scroll Wheel, I'm gonna yell at him for that. Because I'm a Scroll Wheel hater. You can only use it to B-hop, but in general, just unbind that.
I'm losing my mind. This is just...
I can't believe Triple Big got a kill with the USP on site. That's the round he gets a kill.
You know the word I like to use for these kind of situations?
Great gameplay.
Clown Fiesta.
ESL 1 Cologne Grand Finals. I'm just saying, Navi can take some notes here. I'm sure Simple is learning a lot right now. No nades for the T's into this lane. They're just scaling quickly. They might be able to catch Kepler.
Gets two.
Oh,
Does not get a
low.
third. Ran out of bullets. Not even going for their gun retrieval there.
It's pretty respectful there out of Columbus. I guess he had the bomb, doesn't want to toss it over, throw it back. Could have reached a little bit. Still can go for it as long as easy peasy.
Mental tucked in the cubby, just gonna be killing Torque. No.
Plus?
Alright,
There.
there. Trigger Discipline.
And they should know. They should know K player, easy peasy. Don't hunt too hard. Sure. Oh, but the gun saw no ammo. And Carrie has a timing? Oh, don't make it. Wait, did they not hear it? Hello?
You fucking hear? They didn't!
Knife.
Nothing.
No! Boo! You didn't even wait for the other player. You know there's two there. Either go for the round winner or the knife, not neither. Boo. I'm a hater now. Come on. This prospects. Knife kills should be the religion here.
To be
It should
fair,
be
though, she made
enforced.
so much noise there that there was no
Yeah,
way to
maybe Carrie had
Mathematicians
no
should've-
idea that they
The fact
did
that
it, though.
Mathematicians didn't hear that is actually the first miracle.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad. But that's too respectful towards Prospect. I would assume Prospect players never had headphones.
I shouldn't be
in this
calling
game.
that a miracle. That was the first misplay.
The miracle misplay. Trippleman's gonna get tested here early, maybe. He's playing pretty reserved on this A site almost every single round.
Mental body block the smoke there over at Candles.
Oh. Still, though, T's getting the opener. There's an opposite, don't. Flashbangs!
Well, they at least double peaked that. That was at least something.
But you're called Team Flash. I know it's about Team Flashing, but still.
You know NA Nades is called NA Nades, not for the good reasons.
They got 2 HE kills this game. I don't know what you're talking about. Other team got 0 so far.
Well, it's a
Sounds like a
3-on-3.
skill issue.
Site's owned by Team Flash here, so it's a retake play for the Mathematicians now. Team Flash trying to find that match point finally.
Working great smoke here, actually. Unless he gets caught on the timing, but he should be able to catch it. Never mind.
Mental just wide swing out that smoke.
Great flash from Mental. And 1v3 for Columbus. And Mental. Great retake from him. Wins that round solo, and you gotta be a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous.
This is
guys.
hurting my head. Carrie looked away from the flash, looked back into it, and got caught.
Maybe it was a team flash. It was a team flash from a dead
No, it
teammate
was
that was secretly.
Mental flash that. This flash was sitting there for a solid 3 seconds there. Carrie saw it, looked away, looked back into it before it popped. She's full flashed.
I
There's
think it was a great
noises that I
idea.
want to make, but really can't.
I think that was a great idea, to be honest. I would have done the same thing, and I would have put it on TikTok. I would have gotten so many likes. CSGO flashbangs OP? Permanent flashbangs. All right. T-sides, after this timeout, they got... buy another smoke. Come on. This is a quasi-buy. They can afford another smoke. Carrie can buy one. Apache can buy one. Feels like when you have this type of buy, you're just going for a B-rush. The classic.
Yep, that is. And you've almost won on pistols before. You can do it again.
No Molly. Oh, Molly behind this rock. So it's not quite a rush, but that's a fluff Molly. And a nades moment,
They
except it's
pushed
the other
through the A
team.
side.
This should be 100% unconfirmed round then for Mathematicians, but I think my 100%s have been a little bit off recently. Maybe since
Nothing's
I
ever
started testing.
100% with Prospect.
Maybe it's like 1% round win and like 99 favored for the pistols at this point.
You don't get eyes on mental here.
Oh. Is Torque watching for this? Oh, there we go. That should be the round. And teams don't want the bomb. Apache had an 8 games. Finally a clean anti-eco. Even if it was because of the great flank there from Mental. Yeah, Mental, he and Easy Peasy, they're kind of the ones putting it on their back right now. Tripleman honestly has not been that bad on CT side, even though it was a really rough C side. Generally, when they've come A, Tripleman's been able to buy space, buy time, or even get kills.
Tripleman's got double the kills he has on T side, on CT side.
Yes, yeah, so taps not over either. And this is a bad smoke lineup maybe that can
No. Tried to body block that again, but
failed the body
CSGO hitboxes. Maybe mid-control now, but Kepler pushing down to cave, finding Torque.
And they have Apache just posted in T-spawn. Apache's super tough in the team with that AWP. Flash hits him. And it was a bait! It was a bait! Maybe too much of a bait. 3v3 though, what?
I'm just stuck here from the AWP.
Compass has a smoke? Oh. Compass has a flash? Come on. Yeah! No! Right click! What? Okay, he gets caught. And they're still going to it. But he could have just right clicked it. Oh, actually genius from Triple by going into A. But you gotta commit. You gotta go fully in, and then you can completely trap the T's. Even if they get the plant, they can't get the round. Barely any user here too. One flashbang. Round should be secured, but I mean, I've seen a Tripleman spray. That's all I'm saying.
Let's walk into this A side now.
Can't believe it's this open. And they heard the red room smoke, presumably from Ripper or from Artist. Bomb does go down. If they check for oh no, Tripleman made a step. Why? Why? It was a bait. It was a bait. He's gonna get flanked. Surely. Surely it's a bait. Oh, they know. No. It was a bait the whole time. You got me, Tripleman. I was convinced.
All right.
It wasn't.
A good timing there for the CT side. Going to put them up on 13.
Suddenly, this game, this is now a Mathematicians game, I'd say. Another timeout. Good timeout usage. I wouldn't do that. Double ops. I don't like picking up double ops here. Feels like you've been doing so much right. Why try to?
Gary's really went quiet here on the T side, only posting 4 kills, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, I feel like the other members of Team Flash haven't been outstanding either. Columbus only have 40 ADR and also not knowing how to right-click grenades.
Yes, chat, we do in fact have a 420 kill score line on one of the players. Even more rare than the 007.
That's a good 420. I mean, he won that last round there. He won that last round. Let's go Tripleman fan club.
It's now just going to be a fast A play here coming from Team Flash.
And this is just the bully Tripleman squad, but I mean, Artist in the back, they have an op.
Why'd you stop?
Wait,
they heard that.
Look at
Artist.
Artist.
Player heard it.
Watching
Artist. Great kill over from Temple. Can't get any more. Can't put. Okay, wide spray. Or wide
Tripleman
shot.
gets
Tripleman
2.
double. Can he get a third? Can you triple up Tripleman?
Come on, give him the 3K. That's his 3K. He earned it. He's just saying you're not allowed to come in. I've seen Columbus in a few clutch situations this half. Hasn't been going well, but I mean, if you win a 1v5, then we have to lie and say you were the clutch god. So the whole time. Let's go.
I have to point out, that this is very, very reminiscent of last season. I'd like to point that out.
Man's never lost in a final, not once. Not once. I've never lost
For
in a
anybody
final.
that remembers last season, Team Flash, so many fucking rounds in map 1, shits the bed.
Maybe it's Supreme's fault. He makes us lose all the finals. Don't save Columbus. Come on, you can win this. This is easy. This is easy peasy easy even.
At least don't die after time, please. That would be the worst case
Okay,
scenario.
you gotta die now. You just gotta run A. You just gotta run A. They know you're here. You gotta run in and die. Yeah, die. That's good. Maybe not spray like that, but yeah. And no money really. I mean, you gotta go pistol armor, pistol. Oh, that's some frustration right there.
Oh, timeout, please.
Not happy, but I don't know if they have any more to be honest. I think
They
they've
have
used-
enough.
Oh,
They
have two
have
more.
some. They have 3.
Oh, they have only 1 left.
No, they have 3.
I think they used a few of them on their T side, and again, this classic B rush.
No, they
play.
only use 1 on their T side. Mathematicians were the ones that have been using it.
Oh, great play.
I know how to
They
catch.
catch 1. Catch 2. Oh no.
Pistols.
No. And the double off
You're still
2.
brings it off.
HP doesn't matter though. HP doesn't matter. He gets 1. Use the flashes. You picked a few too, guys. No, go for the round, but don't go for plants. Carry gets caught. All right, here we go. The clutch situation. 2 ops to your right. Gets 1. Don't reload. Why did you reload? You had a pistol. You had decent ammo, and you know he was there. But a plant. All plans. Now you can buy 5 auto snipers on this next round. If you do lose this map, I hope you just lie and say that you have an internet issue for the first 5 minutes of the next map. Take extra time, you know? Take even longer to reset, because this is gonna hurt.
Apache's having flashbacks. Apache's having fucking flashbacks right now.
Apache has not gotten a kill in a few rounds as well. I don't think so. Oh, the extra guns.
See, I'm not drunk, you're drunk.
Where's the auto snipers, guys? I bought an auto sniper before in playoffs, and it was a great time. All right. If I see another A hit after a timeout, I'm gonna lose my mind. You didn't need to timeout to do that because you've done it every single time.
Well, now, Mathematicians somehow on match point now. On Team Flash's map pick, by the way.
The smoke. Nice from Paul. That's a huge kill. You shouldn't be able to get that one. Why is somebody spamming it already? Triple-man getting smoked off. Fake.
Well,
use
also
no
managed to
torch
get
in
deep
it.
into mid, past.
There's 1 person on me. Just all right. Paul,
You heard
don't
the op
peek
now.
mid. Don't peek mid. Everyone else group and come B. Very easy. You can't throw these. It's not possible. Smile. Why do we have to cross through mid, guys? We could have went through T-spawn. Never mind, that's why. We baited triple mid, got the kill. And now, I mean, the map's open again. Artist kind of caught between rotating for B and rotating towards mid. Trying to flash towards ramp, but, I mean, no peek from Kepler. Kepler's smoking off game. There's no coordination here. And if you lose this to go to overtime, the series is over. It's over.
Here, what's that do? It could go either way. Shot going wide, but easy peasy managed to find a pick
Columbus has to win.
onto red room.
Has to flank. They're rotating flank.
The lurk's activated. Can we get eyes on Columbus? He could open this entire round. Shot goes wide from Apache, but so does Artist. Work managed to find Kepler over on long. 2 players left for CT side. Columbus, great flank.
3v1.
Now it's just Artist left.
Impossible situation, surely.
We're going to overtime.
Guys, just don't peek him. Don't peek him. Why are we peeking him? Oh,
Thank
'cause
God.
Apache's a god. That's why. That's why we peek him. Because Apache closes it out.
All right, we're going to overtime. This game shouldn't have gone to overtime, but we're going to overtime.
I'm just saying Tripleman is 7 kills, 6 kills on CC side, then like I think 1 to 13 at the half. That's not that bad of a half as an anchor. Copium. Anytime I anchor and I do that bad, I just tell my teammates it's their fault. Like, why are you guys griefing me? Why are you making me play retake? Why are you not helping me? Throw you two.
Now you gotta grab more. 3 rounds gets you another overtime. 4 gets you the map. And Team Flash, this is theirs to lose. He's seeing a double mid presence now. Coming out from the CTs and Paul. Alright, he gets one. He gets traded
Mental's been
instantly.
huge this half, so that's a good 1-for-1, I think. Traditional CS knowledge tells us 1-for-1s favors T's. Because you can just chill. Why do we have a lurking up? Apache's lurking up.
That's also a 30 bomb now from Argus, finally waking up on that CT side with the op.
I'm thinking 2 sides at once. All right, triple mid. There we go. They're not gonna check.
They clear him.
Triple mid. Triple
Oh
mid.
my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Gets 2. No. Come on, triple. There's a naked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You don't hear him.
Oh. He did get 2 though, but this round is really favorable for the CTs, I think.
You had to have heard him.
Oh no,
Patchy.
they don't. They're lurking off. What? Hello? What?
It's off the
Hey,
bomb.
oh, what?
Do you have time? He has time.
What an insane clutch there from Artis. I thought Apache got him with that. That was really quick actually. Love him or hate him, and I know some people will lean on an undisclosed side of that spectrum based off some drama in CSC. He is showing up. He is finally showing up and putting the team on his back, as his numbers have promised. No more lurking off, now just a lurking AK. Same mid play here, but I feel like Paul can't go too far. It's too many
He
times
knows
already.
that op's there. He's gonna be worrying
Mental
about
though.
that.
What?
Mental.
Mental got past carry. What?
This is what?
Intentional
What?
from carry. Genius play.
How in? This
It's
is
just a setup for triple mid, to be honest.
This is hurting my brain.
This is a setup for triple mid's return to getting 30 kills. We're going 50 rounds, 30 kills for triple mid. There we go. Yeah, clean kill. Clean, like, you know, like when you have to clean up the room that's not yours. It's like, yeah, that's pretty clean. That's pretty. It's good enough. Got the job though.
He's just been doing a great job of putting this op pretty much everywhere on the map.
Yeah, a little bit of fake Yuto here going towards A. They're rotating over towards B, but ooh, Apache gets caught. And Torque, here's the run back onto site, hopefully. So they know they have one site. Oh, the Torque, you can't whip those.
Able to convert the kill, and Team Flash no way back
Running
in
all
this
the way
round.
around. They're going back. And carry dies too. Triple mid. Triple mid. All double digits. Like, triple mid's the GOAT.
They hear Columbus running. They have to.
You know who's hearing it? Triple mid. The carry.
And Argus ready on the cross.
I would say that this is hopeless, but it is still CT versus T-side Ancient, so it's very possible that we get 30, 33, you know?
Team
Sorry,
Flash,
34, 32. There we go.
Team
that's the
Flash
score.
need to put 1 on the board.
I think just for the confidence, not even because of the game, not even because of necessarily how side of the map is, but you were getting demolished on your T-side. Paul once again going for the lurk up in middle. Want to see if he didn't. I think he just needs to be living longer. And Donut's open. Wait, this is kind of a big gap here. If they have the courage to go into this position, because this is very scary to go into dry. Terry and Paul walking together.
Go dry into it nonetheless. And Tripleman alone here on this A anchor.
Nice offense.
Who wins the battle? It's Paul.
No, triple mid, no.
And there's a panic from the CTs just trying to rotate into A side before the CTs can get any kind of
Mental with a
anchor into it.
huge double spray, but look at the over rotate. No, Apache, go with the team. You have bomb, please. Do not go into cave. And now Kepler has the god timing.
You never clear cave here. Who wins the battle? It's Kepler.
Oh, Torque gets one. That's huge. That's huge. There's an off here. Oh, he gets caught. They are low. That's the saving grace here for
Apache 1 on 3.
No util.
He's just stuck.
That's one. Oh, it doesn't clear Kepler from the flank though, and that's a clean sweep CT side. I'm still rooting for Tripleman though. Big damage, baited them into mental. That was it. That feels like it should be over though. Surely Mathematicians can manage one.
I don't know. The T side's been looking very shaky from both teams.
And do you realize that Mathematicians picked T side despite that fact? Why did we pick T side? This could have been over so much quicker. Maybe it was a mental game. You pick T side, let them go up, and then you want to break them down for the series. 5-head. I wonder if Pure Skill GG will tell me to do that. Like, you have to win the mental game before winning the in-game fights. Alright, Artist on the op. Apache on the op, let's go. Ops out, no double ops, no craziness. Just don't default towards B again. If they go 0-3 defaulting towards B again, I hope somebody gets mad at each other.
Group got a ramp though. They're not showing any cave presence here, and that's been an issue before. Now he's just running into through the ramp side. Apache gets one. Can he get another? Can he get more? Paul in from the pillar. But what the hell? Bomb's not going too long. Apache with the shot, but still gets out of it scot-free. Gets up, doubles up. He's opened up the round. There's a chance. There's a 3.
That was a toss.
And Artist is still up. You have the op still up.
They picked up another smoke. They smoke alongside. That's. Oh, what?
Carry through the smoke. All right, that saves it.
All plans. Let's go, Nan. Easy. Well, what an attempt there from Easy Peasy. Really try to crawl it back there. He's the other unsung hero there of Mathematicians we haven't been talking about as much. 31-24 on a rifle, 180 AR. He's dar checking everyone in the server.
I'm still call this what it is, Clan Fiesta.
Professional gameplay. This is the peak of Valorant. I'm just saying, this gameplay gets you 20,000 a month. This is 20,000 a month in Valorant. I'm just saying, just letting you know. Oh, bear whiff.
Wide swing gets past the op, holding a pixel angle now. And Paul managed to find Kepler on the cave.
Gets out too. No trade there for mental.
It's a great cross right here on mid now.
Oh,
Easy Peasy managed to find the wallbang kill.
So man advantage, and they keep this mid smoked off.
But you're out of util now. You're out of smokes.
Eventually, will be no smokes, and they'll have to fight this. And all the
Easy Peasy.
No.
He lives. He lives. The smoke's gone.
And there's a chance they don't know there's 2 CTs, to be honest. There's a chance they think one over-rotated, and they're just meeting. Why are the T's meeting?
They're meeting back over at T spawn now. They gave up all their map control.
Why did Easy Peasy go back? Yeah, she just wanted to say hi.
Team Flash is playing so far back off the sites now, only deep in mid. They have no more info. They're really just playing for these retakes now.
And if you're Paul, or if you're Apache, you don't need a kill. It'd be really nice if you get a kill when they go B, but you need to not die. If he dies, oh no.
No,
he might die.
oh no.
Oh, no. Come on, rotate, guys, hustle.
Although look at Carry with a great flank. Managed to find Triple Man, 3-on-2.
The carry is down. The superstar Triple Mid is down. This is now a free round, one might say. And Artist checking the ramp. He's gonna saw that there's someone there. They shouldn't have. Catches the sign. 2v2 now. One smoke,
You
one
still have
molly,
to deal
one
with the op on the retake here. This is dangerous.
Smoke out the ramp, please. Please smoke towards the ramp. Please. Wait, that's a bad smoke for C's. Oh, 1v1. And Torque!
Torque wins the 1-on-2 to keep things up for Team Flash.
As I said, there's actually 0% chance. There was a 0% chance that Mathematicians would go B every time and lose in OT.
I was holding my breath there. I didn't even know what to call.
Can't believe Triple Mid died in that round. The super carry.
Now, Team Flash, one more to take into another overtime. Keep their lifeline alive on their map
T's are
choice.
AFK. They're struggling. They have no strats. Oh, another mid sentence looks like default. A little bit of aggression, maybe. Oh, Columbus is gonna fall back on an A. CTs are scared. You don't want to. You don't want to be the person to give away the first kill. Nobody wants to do it. Maybe Paul still.
Also, keep up the aggression over at Cave. So much util exchanged here over on the B side. Apache playing deep into the B side with that all.
They have the bomb stationed outside A.
Oh my god, they hear this. They clear him. Apache trades it though.
Is it the cubby?
Apache, easy peasy. Oh my god, Apache, he's doing work.
And
Need to find these contact
really
plays.
Tripleman has no smoke. Oh,
Columbus running out mid into that. Bombs on A. Bombs on A. It's a free A site. It's free real estate.
Artist needs a second to get there. Oh, but no, Carrie's too respectful. Carrie assumes they have more people, and I mean, Tripleman. Gotta go. Triple peak. Good trade from Apache.
They're so far back off the site. And no utility left.
They have no idea where Artist is too with this AWP. Is he just posting on the smoke? This feels like you gotta win these.
Know where one is. You know where both are. But it's down to Apache. He has to ace to be able to clutch up. Not going with the AWP. And Mathematicians. They steal the pick.
That was a wild round. I can't believe they catch the mid rotation. I think that was Columbus getting caught out of mid, and they just walk out A confidently. And that's why you picked T side to start. It was all planned the entire time. Scientist brain, pure skill brain, and triple pin MVP. Really stepping up there. Even if we're joking about it a little bit, Tripleman did actually have a lot of huge rounds towards the latter parts of that game. And also Artist, you know, living up to the brand potential. And I mean, T-Flash they got to take a second.
It's happening again.
Man will never lose like this. All right, I think we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break here between the teams because I mean, if I'm T-Flash, I need a break. I need an hour break. I need a year break.
And when we come back, Mirage.
see. Ramp. A. Apps. B. Mid. What are the odds I remember this? TT. CT. TT. BA. TT. Okay. This is sites. I should write this down. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Map 2 of the Prospect Grand Finals for Season 8 of CSC. We already went through an overtime game in Ancient, which Mathematicians won. That was Team Flash's pick. Now we're over to Mirage here on Mathematicians' pick.
I'm very excited for this Mirage map. You know what? As a viewer, I'm going to say it. With low level, I love Mirage. I love this map. People do the dumbest stuff. They're going to take so many peaks. Hopefully, Artist gets 50 kills at least. If he gets less than 50, I'm disappointed. And you know what? We're gonna see. I hope we just see some brawling, because all the dumb stuff that people do on the map like Agent, it's so big, it's so wide. On A site Mirage or on mid Mirage, there's gonna be 8 people fighting around. It's gonna be beautiful. CT side start for Team Flash, as this is Mathematician's pick, and we're going into it.
Everyone's just gonna die to an AWP in mid.
Everyone is. If Artist doesn't get 80 kills, he failed. That's all I'm saying.
An early group here for the Mathematicians. Over here onto the A side, getting ready for what seems like an execute. 2 smokes and flashes left in their util bin. Looks like they're just trying to cut off stairs and jungle here, and the execute is on. Will these Team Flash players be able to get there fast enough?
Okay, for Team Flash. Want to make the retake quick then, because they're playing pretty passive off the site. Pretty much only Carry can take.
They're already getting the ball down. Paul tries to peek around the smoke fast, and he gets his head taken off his troubles. Carry trades in from CT. Ball goes down at default. Carry, can she tap it? Nope. Kepler and Easy taking out Columbus and Carry. Torque and Apache, only one's left. Torque managed to find Mental. 2-on-3. No kit though. You gotta go fast. You gotta find these kills. You gotta find something. You can find any heads. You gotta find these heads. You know, it's a great post plant right now for Mathematicians. Just hanging back and running to a crossfire now. Team Flash.
Nice. Pretty clean ending there for Mathematicians. A little bit of overpeaking, a little bit from the Firebox or the default player, but in the pretty clean. Not too much given over, and yeah, that's a harder round to win if you're playing retake, no util, no kits. And don't save. Come on, force buy. Third round buys suck. I'll forever push this. If you're doing a third round buy with garbage util, then how? You're just taking the aim duels with rifles. And is this just a B rush? Look at like a B rush.
It's a B rush.
0B from CTs. I wonder if anyone could hear anyone. No. The pros of not using util when you rush a site is that you get to keep all the util for next round. Let's go. He did the right thing. Good damage.
Dunk. Carry? How'd Carry get there?
Columbus gets one. They're just letting them through the smoke. Oh, this is bad smoke. That's why. Oh! Torque from the apps. They should know Pulse here. Oh, what? They don't know? Dinked for our Artist? Even if he doesn't win, even if he wins, what? No, he can win. He can win. He can win. Columbus can win.
He's no kid. He spot the butt.
It's 2. You can't win now, but look at the money he's getting. 37 plus loss bonus. 43 and no gun save for the T side. That's huge.
That's an op. That's an op.
That's why you That's why you have the 3rd round buy. 6,700 on my 3rd round. I would never. That's a knife kill. He got a knife kill pretty much. If he keeps the back 10, I'll be so mad at him.
Buy an op.
Just drop
Get
it
an
off.
op.
Nah. You don't have armor. Buy armor. Please. He forgot armor. He actually forgot his armor.
No. No.
That's he forgot his armor. Alright, T-side. T7 AWP. Interesting. And alright.
Why is this so painful?
Oh, what? Doesn't hit the shot, but that was close. He's on cat. Maybe he just gets killed by the op and he'll never notice he didn't have armor that round. Oh, but Paul getting a little frisky here. He's gonna catch him.
Get the kill.
He's the bomb. He saw the bomb the whole time. The CC should be rotated. Why are we not rotating? Mental tied to and Terry's a great angle here. 1, 2. Kepler drops, gets traded, and now, alright, this is your map. This is your map. You have to win it. Wait, what if Columbus lives and he doesn't buy armor next round?
That's what I was thinking. And I really hope that doesn't come down to it.
Oh, Artis is saving too. No,
he has an op, but to be fair though.
He should save, but oh my god, Columbus is gonna die to a B rush.
He should be saving.
Blocks.
Why are you complaining?
No, I'm saying Columbus is not gonna have armor next round. They're gonna rush me and they're gonna Glock him to death.
Like someone has to notice on Team Flash. One of these dead players has to notice.
Carrier, Paul, come on. You have to expect people to be like, Columbus, no armor, hello. I mean, Artis is still kind of searching here, but there's just no CTs around. Should be safe unless some miracles happens, or I'm sure you could find a way to like jump off something high enough to kill himself. There's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I always make sure that anytime a teammate of mine is in a clutch, I always tell them if they have a molly or an aid, yo, you can kill yourself with that, by the way. Like, always gotta keep them informed. Pretty powerful save here, though. 69 ADR. You see that? It's gonna go lower, though, now. Oh, no more 69 ADR. Come on. The childishness.
Paul has 68.
Come on, Paul. If he did 1 more damage to the ramp guy, seriously? Or 3 more damage? 4 more damage? Ugh. Still though, pretty clean round. Big one to win. And now T-side economy's messed up.
He doesn't have armor. He doesn't have
He doesn't know.
He doesn't have armor.
He doesn't know. Please be rushed. Please be rushed. Please. No. Come on. You can definitely catch this.
I don't want it. Someone call him. Don't actually call him, but
no cheating, guys. No cheating. Nobody touch. Shh. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Alright, Mental, looking for this 1D got Palace. I love playing Palace, especially while lurking. This is such a powerful angle. You can play so many timings, but... Oh, maybe he's waiting for the angle. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's only jungle. He's not on the stairs. And the jungle guy gets the timing. Apache's through. This is a free peek. Yeah, 3-1 for him, but... Okay. CTs are rotating in. Should be a pretty clean ending, but triple mid, triple god. Triple god, he's no armor, you noticed? Triple mid is the GOAT. Triple mid is hit 4 tags right now.
Only healthy player left. It's just a Mexican standoff now. We're waiting for this util to fade.
And Artis still posted up in that palace, and that's why it's so powerful. You can never make him do anything. He has all of the autonomy in this situation. Whiff, but still the kill's coming out. 3v1 for Torque. And not good money again for the CTs.
Oh. No chance on the timing.
Oh, no. He's going for... Okay. Alright, well, Columbus now hopefully will start buying armor again. Actually, it's a save, so he won't have armor. He hasn't had armor yet this game, I don't think. Oh, how do you not have armor once in a game by 5 rounds? This is ridiculous. And CT's doing the classic thing that makes me very upset. They bought a bunch of 5.7s. They have 0 flashes, 0 util. Buy 1 flash, and you can win the round. But I mean, actually, we've seen them win rounds without any flashes, though.
Hey, yo, someone's talking shit about you on Twitch chat.
It's probably one of my teammates. I see Jack can confirm he does suggest killing ourselves in minutes. I just gotta keep you informed. Big sneak out here for the Palace players, but still to pick the T side, and I think the T's are watching for this Palace pitch, actually. They're not watching.
Close
They're
enough.
there. Hey! Good job, Paul.
All right, PG50
Torque
wins long
found an AK.
range.
Wait, what? Torque killed the Apps player, and we didn't notice. Got an AK. Oh, no.
What is going on? How are these CTs maintaining the positions?
Guys, I need an intervention. The pistols are not that good in this game anymore. Like, it's not 2015. There's no more broken CZ.
Columbus bought armor finally.
Let's go. It's a new era. I hope he just gets one tap now. Just no armor needed. T's should be on a save here. You can still buy some like Tech 9, some smokes, some flashes, something. And as we know, pistols are the most dangerous weapon in this series, so I think the Mathematicians should be winning this round if we look at history. Oh, but they bought Mac 10s. And they buy Glue. I just know that Artist would not be buying with them. He is saving for his op. He has 3750. He is not buying. He is not impressed. Looks like we're going for the mid default, and now, oh, Easy Peasy's not gonna lurk towards A ramp. I don't like that. I feel like you gotta set some pressure there. The decoy is not enough, but ooh, not really a rush.
They're going through it.
Yeah, they're going through it. It is a rush now. Awkward timings though.
Torque, please, you have to do something. All right,
Good
Columbus
from
there for support.
Columbus with armor is a different man. Nice. Good cleanup, but I mean, this is how you see this was pretty poorly executed. It's like, what? Okay, first of all, they missed the window. They threw the smoke on top of market window. It's not that hard, guys. It's a standing throw. Okay, but on the BXX rush, they had no flashes. Strike 1. And then strike 2, everyone was segmented. There were so many 1v1s. Even though Torque whiffs, there's no pressure on him, really. He can just hide. And another save coming out here for the T's. Artist is the only one with anything, really. They got 1 smoke for... Is that window? Yeah, that's window. And they got a deagle, and they have no deagle. And this is like the second round with pistols that has been a loss.
Deagle at Easy's feet.
Nah, he don't want it. He don't want it. He knows the Glock is OP. Unless it's kind of garbage, but it's OP. It's OP.
She's just staring at him.
Oh.
Yep.
No, that was tactical. You gave Apache the kill for $100. Smart play for Mental. As a scientist brain.
And now, Team Flash has bank.
Why? Why? Why did he buy an FP7?
Can we just get a bingo card for this match?
I'm impressed. I thought I was a fun player.
Do we have a
last
bingo
season.
card? Please tell me we have a bingo card.
This is fire. Bingo card. How many ops are we saving? No armor. Team
Nan
Flash are the one
chokes.
getting the nade kills. Chokes.
Nan chokes a map.
Nan losing in finals again. Unless. I mean, they shouldn't lose this so far. The mental is done. You lost to a guy who didn't buy armor.
Well, Nan losing in finals is part of the main CSC bingo card.
That is true. That it feels a bit cheap. Honestly, winning in finals would be the ultimate, like, the unbingo.
Yeah, if Nan wins in finals, that just de-bingos all everyone's bingo
Yeah,
cards
everyone's
now.
bingo. It circles. No more X's. You didn't get anything right.
Some people circled to indicate
And those people are wrong. Those people are wrong people.
We found a new discussion topic. Circles or
what?
X's, and the MP7 got a kill.
Wait, where's Bob? Bob is Tetris. Or Bob is Ram. 4 seats. They don't give a damn. Does Apache not know?
You can
Apache
swear
does.
here.
He does. They don't give a darn. And Apache doesn't know. Alright, what the fuck?
I don't know what positioning's going on here, but it's making my head hurt.
And now we take B. Let's go. Please don't. Okay, they're not going through cat. There was a moment where I was like, they're gonna go through cat and Dynapole, and that's how they lose around. CT should go for it though. Look at the money. This is what happens when you win Hardy go rounds. And I was gonna question the fact that I don't think that Mathematicians have been lurking very well, or either team has been lurking very impactful in the series, but that quote-unquote lurk with the solo rush for Mental just won them the round.
It wasn't really a lurk, more like they lost
it's
track
just-
of them.
Is
No
it
one
really
was
a
watching
lurk if
B.
you just run in by
Nobody
yourself and
watched
catch the
B.
guy you left?
Like, you know he ran in there.
I don't know, I've seen Blame F do that before.
Yeah, but you'd think that they'd be aware of the fact that he's in B now.
Nah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And save over here from Carry. Pretty good round.
Ever even
from
get to
this
save?
side. Yeah, hopefully. Triple God. Let's go. Free. Why are they double opting on T side? Alright. 2015 is my favorite year as well of CS. Let's go. Bring back the double ops on every side, every map. Okay, wait. I see they threw away one of the ops. If somebody doesn't pick it up, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, there we go. Because they threw away an AK to get it. But CT side single off, T side double off. This is kooky. This is crazy. And
Gets
it's mental.
across. Paul bumped into the wall there, I think.
Yep.
He didn't even
And-
cross. He didn't even cross right.
He just died at the fit.
Well, he bumped into the wall behind the bench and just hovered there.
Wait, guys, I know that the
And there was a
window
dry
smokes are
peek to
hard,
throw a
but
smoke.
You could.
from
There's
the
an easy one
upper?
from the trash can. The trash can one is easy, guys. Come on. Columbus with a big kill, with armory the changed man, and Carry swinging out. Maybe we'll get caught here by easy. What? Okay, it gets caught out eventually. And still a pretty open site. Mental with the SOP, getting 2 kills already this round. Decent
1-2.
util. Going just straight for the plant, no fear. And again, the Opera on the balcony, I think, is lurking out of that smoke, actually. I was gonna say playing inside there is really strong. The position towards ramp. Torque is a nice kill, and... Alright, use our smokes. Use the smoke. Use the smoke. We're not gonna use the smoke. It's not planted for him, he has it off.
They didn't use the smoke, but they used the other utility well.
Yeah,
Alright.
at least they use the
They
other one.
mollied him, they
Improvement.
HE'd him.
This is improvement. But
Well,
come
that's
on,
5
guys.
for Team Flash. If they really need to get more rounds on the CC side, because
Yeah, especially looking at their seaside last map. Like,
Mathematicians on CT side's actually dangerous.
does that imply on T side they're not? Because he said actually dangerous. I think everyone here is dangerous towards me.
Well,
They're just
to be
making
fair-
me rethink CSGO.
Everyone's dying in really bad ways.
These guys are making me very inspired to play less Valorant, more CSGO. I gotta put all of this 500 IQ plays into my mind.
Well, we're getting a full exec back here on the A side,
Carries alone.
and the smoke missed.
Yo, that's actually
the
the,
smoke.
that's my cross smoke right there. That's my cross smoke. And he got a kill with this. If you
2 of
could-
the smokes missed.
Wait, they missed stairs? How do you miss stairs?
You missed.
They missed the re-smoke. No. They're gonna win too, because they're gonna get dry peeked into.
You heard the op. You heard the op scope. You know it's there.
Good work. Big kill. Still lurking in that palace though, his artist. Don't know if he's made his presence on this
Molotov
round.
missed.
Oh, big smoke though, big. And you know one's firebox.
You saw a Palace guy. You 100% saw a Palace guy.
You can
You heard-
assume they have a guard. Yeah, nice. Nice. And the Opera in a smoke? No chance. No chance. Come on. Make me believe, though. You can't just save. I don't want these guys to play well anymore. Playing well is offensive now. We can only play for fun. And we also have to remember that we have to play around Tripleman. The true super carry. And this is another force fire. I mean, Artist's gonna drop somebody in Galil.
It's a B rush.
Nope.
Clumps and Torque. B
All
defenders.
right, let's see the improved version of the B rush. We're not gonna go one by one. We're gonna group together. It's not a full rush. We're respecting a little, but it's fully sent towards B. You only have one under lurk too. Of course, his lurk is mental. What? He gets the pick onto the boosted apps player.
Or trying. No, he tried to push up. That wasn't even boost. Now they're running through the Molotov here. They aren't smoking it. Columbus, you have a chance here. You can be the hero.
Oh, he has nades in hand. Why? And they know that nobody's towards that catwalk position. I think.
The bomb's still in back apps. Okay, it's finally jumping out. Paul has a chance.
Mental made a
Mental.
step. He
All
made a
right.
step somewhere, surely.
Find the lurker. It's down to this apps play. Paul, if you can get something.
Yeah, he did not win. I was so nervous.
And
We'll
anything
expect
more,
the second
carry
man
out of
player.
market.
He catches him anyway.
Easy peasy, goes high, and triple mid falls at arches. That's a clean retake from Team Flash.
I can't believe that everyone throws though. Like, Mental gets caught either by making a step or just a god timing from carry. Then, because of that, like, there's nobody watching apps anymore. Artist gets caught, and easy peasy whiffs the spray close. Big round though for Team Flash, and no bias, but Nan is really cool. Supreme's a great guy. He's not holding my family at gunpoint to say this, so I really hope that they win and can make this a competitive series.
Very unneeded commentary, but alright.
Bias
Does he
is
get
a
caught on the
good
jump
player.
again? No, he does
Let's
not.
go! He could jump. He got legs.
Will he keep his kneecaps? How'd you get out of that?
The fall. I love that fall jump.
And you missed them off.
Maybe you just try to make the firebox on fire and Carry getting this first kill into Mental.
These nades are hurting my brain.
Right, oh, snuck on the ramp there. That's actually a really good play from the T's. Getting out. No smoke.
No CT player.
Gonna just have to take the fall. Gets one. Easy, gets traded out and alright, 1 HP. He does have a nade. If I was in his team call, I would be telling him some really crucial information that he could, if he wanted to, use that nade to kill himself. It is a choice that he could do. And actually, B's open right now. If he finds a timing, he can get a bomb down. And suddenly, you know, Op 1v3, Op's a one-shot gun. I think Torque's gonna be going over there now.
Alright, wanna make a bet?
Let's make a bet.
Will I keep my sanity throughout this match?
No, you've already lost it. I don't.
This is true though. But can I lose it anymore?
Absolutely.
If we go into a map 3, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm just very excited. I'm having a great time.
I'm waiting for the whiff knife kill. That's what's gonna send me over.
I'll be so mad actually, because every time somebody whiffs a knife kill your game, I get so mad at them. It's not fair because it's purely result-based analysis. If they get the knife, they're the GOAT, and if they whiff the knife, they're complete griefer thrower. But if somebody whiffs one,
it depends on how griefed it is.
Yeah. All right, but saving the op, and again, this is decent money. If I'm Mathematicians, I'm forcing up with AKs. I'm going out mid, and I'm just trying to take the dry fights. Mathematicians, though, they've been a little bit more, I want to say, careful with their money when they've been in these situations. Typically going at Mach 10's armor, you know, maybe some deagles, and they really want to have their full buys. But I mean, Artist has an op, and that is pretty much all you need. And pistols maybe are better than AKs for these types of rounds, and with what we've been seeing here. CTs, I mean, they've started to build back up their bank, so they really shouldn't be concerned about losing people. At this point, it's just about rounds. And okay,
There's only 3 rounds left, so I'm pretty sure they have bank for pretty much the rest of the match.
unless they buy double ops or something ridiculous on every single thing, they should be good. This is kind of a weird buy. 2 max 10s and not investing fully, not buying nades, but 3 people down to almost.
Artists can't buy next round at the moment.
The only people who can are Kepler and Trippleman. All right, decoy out. Nice. All right, what are we doing?
They make
They're doing the underboost.
Can we get eyes on that, please?
Doing that underpass boost, but wait. Oh,
He spot the foot. The foot's there. He can see the foot. He sees the foot. He sees the toes.
No.
Oh,
he gets 2. That's huge, actually.
I don't think he expected the second guy there to spawn this guy. And Tripleman? How the hell did he get in there?
Another entry. And the bomb is A. Wait, no. Carrie's gonna check. Carrie's actually gonna check. Carrie might hear this. What?
No. What?
Someone comes out. Oh. All right, Mental comes in clutch though on the play. What a great play though. I think other than the bomb, everything worked out how you wanted for Mathematicians. And then
no, you cannot tell me that was calculated. You cannot tell me that was calculated.
You don't want Carrie to save. We'll never want that to happen. I calculate that in my games all the time. Maybe it's just a skill issue. Like, I do that stuff all the time. You know, not to brag.
I don't know what I just watched there.
Does Carrie have a gun?
It doesn't have.
But they have Ake. Did somebody accidentally pick up? Like, ooh. All right, USB moment. All right, while we were talking though, trade's going out mid. Or mid-end palace. I mean, Carrie might be able to get Paul's gun, I think, but I don't think she's gonna go that aggressive.
I'm losing it.
2 smokes out for the T's. Mirage isn't really a map that you need so many smokes in the mid-late rounds. Pretty much all you need to do is keep window smokes when you're going on towards A. And this is a pretty passive setup from the CTs. Not really going for info anywhere. Finally, Torque is going to be rotating, so this is the gamble that they're going to be making off of this A play. And the bomb's going to be coming as well, so it looks like they're making the right read for now. Flashing into CT for a peek. I think they might think that they're already on the site with this util. But
Air's about to get knife.
Apache.
Alright, no,
gets
just
caught.
backstab.
No, boom. But Torque can do something. Oh, I don't like that nade.
Wait, no, that was Apache, not Carry.
Oh, a little bit of a whiff there from Torque. I'm not sure if they know. Big kill. Bomb is still towards A. There's still a chance here for Team Flash, but surely, if you're Mathematicians, this is one of the rounds you don't want to be losing. And Carrie's going for the gun. And she gets it, but at the cost of Torque's life, and that's a save. That's a pretty good closing towards that round for... Oh. Is that an op? That's alright. What? Or was that Kepler? Or that was one of the... That was Kepler. To get the second one. Yeah, but that was a pretty good ending towards the round, I would say. They didn't rush it too much, and they generally took the site together. They didn't take too many unnecessary risks. I would have liked to see them take a little more trigger discipline, maybe a little bit of knife discipline on towards Apache. Carry. Oh,
didn't see it.
Spot. And with that, everyone should be able to buy now for the CTs. There should be no more saving on this last round.
Last round. If anyone saves here, this would be the ultimate, too much of a throw for even Prospect.
All right, 9-6 is acceptable, I think. 8-7 is pretty rough with how good that Mathematician CT side was.
And it's back into an A exec.
Yeah, this is just a full sentence. Kepler maybe looking to throw a smoke, or no, he's not throwing anything towards middle. He's just checking behind, and only one person is deep on the side.
Alright, will these smokes land? Place your bets.
I think so. I think they got it.
You already missed the Molotov.
I actually,
In shadows.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at that Molotov. I don't throw it that often because I'm so terrible at it. All right,
will these smokes
out.
land?
Is this a fake? No, shit. This is a fake. It catches everyone but Columbus. Oh, I think this is a round win for Mathematicians, unless...
You have to know now. They're not touching anything here. Columbus hears it. You have to go back here.
No, don't throw it. Oh, the Molly's too... Or it's this is a huge duel.
It does enough.
Down. Oh, what? Nice shot for Kepler. Torque's on the site.
They don't... It's one. Can get two. No, we can't.
And still,
right.
CTs are pretty close here on the rotation.
Yeah, this just turned into a straight 3v3.
Oh, Artist gets into the market window, or gets into the apps window, though. Catches the player trying to jump out.
This is over.
It's over. Carry. Can't save. You gotta go for it. Oh. You get caught by Van, yeah. Artist jumps up, gets the 3K. He's a little bit quiet there towards the end of that half, but he does win that round. That's a big one. 8-7. That's a hard T side. You have to win you have to win 8 rounds on your T side. And especially after map 1 went, like I'm not very excited to be Team Flash right now.
If this is Prospect Grand Finals, I don't know what happened during the regular season.
Actually, interestingly enough, I think that because I looked at the stats, Team Flash is 1-0 on Overpass, they're 1-0 on Barrage, and they're 1-0 on Ancient. So they're not playing the maps they were playing during the regular season in this. So I don't know if that may be kind of a, I'm not sure why they're doing that and sending it out mid. Surprised nobody's died yet. Oh, can't reload like that. It's gonna get caught. 2 of them get caught. 1 smoke.
Well, they got A site now.
Flashing across. Can they get across safely? Apache and CT. Carry gets another kill. All right, a doomed round. Now looking into a very good situation. Oh no.
Who wins the fight? Who wins the fight? You're looking the wrong
Carry?
way.
It's 2v2. And the CT spawn. There's still one more, guys. What?
What?
Mental winning the round though from there. I'm not sure if they thought the deep CT player was a different guy, but
No, you're
That's-
fighting.
that's what-
You're
yeah,
fighting
that-
both of
that's
them at the
what-
same time. You know he's there.
that's such a costly round. But again, T-side bomb plant. Round 2. This is definitely a very winnable round. Like for example, Carry has 4K. That's an AK. Buy an AK right here. You have a better buy than the CTs. Nice. You gotta wait. Oh, Carry, don't buy a Mac 10 though. I feel like you need more rifle power. But I mean, look, even still, 3 Galils versus 2 M4s and 3 MP9s. That's actually more rifles for the T side. Going for an A set play. I think Torque needs to be a little quicker on this lurk if they want. Oh, they're posted up for the Mental play. Is Mental just gonna say Apex? Yeah, he will. And Paul.
Complete.
Paul gets caught. 1 for 1. That could have been disastrous for the T's. And they're still keeping 2 CTs on B with that B pressure. Messing up the underbalk molly, but alright, it's not pushing through the smoke yet. Oh, it's an ankle. They didn't smoke stairs.
Pork lurked. Can't find anything. Artist just dancing right at the top of the stairs. Why are you reloading?
And Columbus, and he gets caught with his blades out. And what looked like a really winnable round, I don't know, that's disastrous. They didn't even get the plants. They had the site.
Please stop throwing nades when there's other people around. I don't know if I
mean,
can
we talk
take
about
it if I see
pressure,
another
but-
person die with a nade out.
We talk about pressure, but that actually does feel like that's a bit of a choke there. Like you don't know that stairs is smoked off when your teammate's planning, and then teammates are getting caught running back and forth. So now this is rough. You're gonna be most likely down 10-8 T side. You're gonna have to win a lot of rounds. And Artist is on his op, on his favorite gun.
It's a walk up cat here. Nobody's watching this.
Easy peasy's alone. Easy peasy dinked. Frag. Oh, but the bomb is down in the open. Wait,
Down the
bomb?
Molotov.
This is still doable. I don't know if Artist knows their bench.
And the bomb just gets thrown out further into cat.
Oh, mental has the timing.
No, you have to run back A here. You have to run back A.
Oh, nice. Mental catches Apache, but even still, Paul 1v2. I mean,
You know
getting
both the
bomb
players are on
tactic
B
is
now.
huge. And one person's with an AWP, so it's not a rifle. They saw him on site. Oh, crosses towards default side. This is really good. Only problem, I think, is CTs have all the util they need in the world. So if the CTs
have
use
an
their
op.
util correctly, they should be able to get into the site safely, but they don't know where Paul specifically is. Oh, mental wins it. Still big round for Flash. 3 guns taken away, another plant. Like if you look at their buy for the next round, they're gonna have like 6 guns. This is huge. Now Paul should be able to toss an op over to Apache if he wants one, which he should. It's Mirage. We like a little bit of cheeky opping. Oh my god, Kepler bought an AUG. I'm a hater. The Krieg is funny because the Krieg is bad, but the AUG is just good enough that unless he's yelling Kerrigan or it's a kill,
Why would he yell Kerrigan?
because Kerrigan's the only AUG user in CS at these days. This guy needs the greatest IGL, or one of the all time at least, and he uses that gun. He's the only one. Oh, Kerry gets spammed. Ooh. And Paul can't even get the bomb. Paul gets caught. It's falling apart. Man, and Finals curse. No. Turk's out on Palace. Does Kepler know? Oh, Kepler wins
Yep, he
it.
knows.
That's the AUG. That's the Kerrigan.
Columbus. Oh
Caught 2. It's falling apart. Apache whiffed him. I think he saw the exit too with that little bit of spam. Mollied himself, but it doesn't really matter because you know this guy is 1v5. He's nowhere to go. Artist, if he goes too far, could be offering a pick. Yeah. So this is the first of many mistakes you need to make for this to be. Oh, nice shot.
Only 30 seconds left.
If he turns around. Oh, wait. Easy peasy got past.
Like, he came in from A, like...
Oh, wait. B-side's open.
But he has no time.
Yeah, he went down lower. So... Mental should be able to close that. Should, being the operator. And there we go. But still, there was something. Like, Flash isn't out of it, but it feels like they're just not coordinated enough right now. I'd love to see a timeout. Like, we were talking about timeout timings. This is a timeout timing.
Oh, just going for the straight gun buy. But you need to start to get some momentum here. You're running out of options fast. Slow default now. Hoping for some kind of push, and there's a push into underpass here. Are you watching for it? You know you're not watching for it. Wait! 9! Please! Observer!
Oh, he gets 2. Oh, I think he heard Torque. He heard Torque. He's gonna smoke Torque off. 1 bullet. Oh, this is rough. Torque doesn't even get the kill. Great play for Mental. He's on an off angle too. If you spam the smoke normally, you're not gonna get him. Oh wait, what? 2 kills though. Now, hopeless. From hopeless to workable. There's something. There's a chance.
There's no health left. Torque's 1 shot, Apache half. You don't win any fair gunfights here.
Oh, maybe it's no, gets tagged.
Oh.
This is so cocky, it's so overeager, and it's gonna work.
He heard the reload.
Oh, and Kepler wins a fight. Come on, we need a timeout here from Team Flash. They're just gonna get annihilated like this. There we go. 5 rounds down. Not a real buy here.
You can't even buy here.
This has to be like your quasi SMG half buys, but at this point, like, you might be starting to get desperate enough that you just go full Galils and armor. I wouldn't, but with the pressure of being in this type of situation, that's got to be like racing in your mind. Like, do we just need the rounds more than we need the full buys? And yeah, going for the half buy, going for the safe default play here. I mean, classic knowledge will tell us you need a plant. You need a plant, and you need to get some kills. Because look at the CT economy. It's not perfect yet. If you get some kills, you get a plant, keep the CT economy low, and win next gun, you can start resetting them, and there's a path back into the game. Classic B rush, you love to see it. Wait, this is a 3A stack. It's 1B. If they disrespect the molly, or if they go before any CTs can rotate, this is a very winnable round. Curry going for, I believe that's a deep cat smoke.
You just push this smoke.
I think you gotta...
You already threw in a smoke of your own, and now, yep, they're going. Easy peasy. Flash, but still managed to pull out the gun. Still giving him 1v1s. You're giving him so many 1v1s. All right.
No rotate yet from Kepler. Oh,
Artist,
but
just
Artist.
deep in his sight. All right. He gets his head taken off by P250, double ding. But you already have a flash, fast abs flank, and a guy on cat ready to peek out.
And Triple Man gets the double. It's still his B site. Don't be fooled just because he was off of this round. It's his site. It belongs to him.
I don't know why you're playing for cat when you have nobody up there.
I think in that type of round, I just want to fight if I can choose. Like, you have so little space, you know nothing. But you know what you have? You have an op on site now. So you can take some of these duels. And the crazy psychopath play there would be mark it to A. But yeah, all right, this is the round. I think that was still a relative success. Even though it didn't work perfectly, they got the plant, they got 2 kills. If you win this round, CTs are weak economy. You win the next round after that, they're reset. And then there, after that, you're maybe at like 12 rounds, 11 rounds, and there you can start cooking. But you got to get this first one.
This is really your do or die. You get them you run them on 14 onto an eco.
Only mid pressure you have is Paul at the top
And-
boxes.
You bet now.
With the CT smoke, yeah, that was.
Actually, no. Actually, it kind of works.
It works. It's not a CT smoke, but it works. They had to clear out cap. Nice.
You cleared him.
Nobody
You have a
CT.
shot here.
This is a plan. Patchy. Whoa.
There's a hole in the jungle smoke. Now, I love this. I love pushing the CT here when you have so many people up.
Take CT, but you're not going all the way out, and then this is a lockdown. CT's
Yeah.
gotta save. Artist wants to save that off, and yeah, that's step one. Step one. Think if you win 2 more rounds, game's easy. But you gotta
You
do it
can't
step
give
by
up any
step.
more frags here. You
Yeah.
need to keep a
You need
bank.
to keep your money, because you don't want it to be the situation where getting a little frisky. You don't want it to be the situation where if you lose the next round, you're on another save. That would be unacceptable. You gotta keep it so you can keep buying as a T side. That's the T advantage in the CS meta. Ts can always scrap something together, and CTs they're always poor. They can win 10 rounds in a row, and they're always poor. I think you got to take this step by step. And honestly, I want to hate another timeout right now. You just, gotta make sure every single round is clean. Not gonna go for it though. And look, CTs, not great money. Only people with another bank to buy are triple min with the loss bonus, Kepler with the loss bonus, and Artists.
I don't think you break them this round yet.
Oh, we're going towards
I think
mid.
there's a hole in it. There's a
Yeah,
hole in it.
that's the
Don't get
model.
eyes on Artist. There's a hole in that smoke. Yep.
Are they gonna challenge? Is Paul gonna challenge? Self timing. And that's a missed forward smoke on Cat. I think that was from Easy Peasy there. So Paul's got some space here. Nobody is watching towards any sort of swings. Easy Peasy gonna switch over. Ooh, this palace fight needs a lot. Slow peek from Apache. Gets caught.
I hate slow peeking that as T side. If there's just a CT waiting there, like, they have the advantage 100% of the time.
But Paul.
Great off angle.
Yep, that's an advantage of what he did by sneaking up mid. Ooh, just live. Ooh, that's a bad death. And all right, triple man. This is his time to shine. Oh, what? Wait, what? It's Easy Peasy's time to shine. They're not gonna check him. And now I think the round's locked. Nice. 1v4. Only one person though too. And I mean, you gotta feel.
That's 14.
And the money, it's good enough.
Actually
because
good.
They
It's
had
good.
people alive. It's good enough. If they had
Paul can drop.
more die,
Patrick can get an op. Like, you're not out of the...
you're not done. You're not done. You can still win this. And look, CG economy, it's not perfect yet. I think if you win, you got to win 2 gun rounds. That's the number. 2 gun rounds back to back. Then we're cooking. Patchy going for this mid fight has a great spawn. Oh, a little bit passive there. That's the same molly for the one way, but no smoke coming, so he's not gonna peek it. And we're gonna do an A play early. I see stairs. I think Carrie's gonna go do CT, and this is the jungle smoke's a little too far to the left, I think. So that's
Might be
why
just on point depending on where you're standing. Can we get an aerial with A? Thank you. Oh, that lands!
lands. There's a small gap to the left side of it. Oh, Torque gets caught out early, and these mollies. That's why you can't just raw aliens. It's really hard for the T's to get out here now. Kepler gets another too.
Patch with a lurk off?
Looking up, just takes his face off. Oh, he got him. Oh, but Artist wins it. And that
15.
feels like... Wait, they still have money, but... I mean, nothing's been working for you. Another timeout. Yep, need to take it. All right. What do you got to talk about in this timeout? I think you got to just, again, it's not about what you say. It's about just calming everyone down. It's not, it doesn't matter. This is true for pro play. This is true for amateur level play, premier prospects, everything in between. I don't think that these types of timeouts, you're going to be having like some sort of insane 500 IQ strat. You're just doing it to keep yourself in the game mentally, because it's at the end of the day, it's Barrage, it's CS. If you shoot better, you're going to win. So as long as you can keep hope, you can keep playing well, or you can start playing more coordinated, you can start winning it. But it does feel like a bit of a struggle.
But there's a mid push. There's a mid push out from Mental. Can he grab anybody? He grabs Paul.
No trade yet. Is Apache gonna overextend? No. Ooh. He goes into under. Oh, he gets Columbus.
That's it. That might be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Need magic to come out here for the team. And Mental still hungry. Bit of an overheat. But what?
Okay. There's a
Yeah.
shot.
Oh, Artist is close. He rips his face off again, close and mid. Palm down.
1v2 to save your team. Will be Mathematicians. Grabbing the title.
That's a cute little flash.
One minute left. 19 health. Shots ring out. Position known. Missed smoke again. Might as well end it off with that. And Trippleman. Does he catch the shoulder of Torque? No, he doesn't see him. That smoke actually blocks his way.
Oh.
Pop
He
shot
gets
rings
through.
out. Can't find the bomb. Shot goes wide.
Oh, triple with nades.
Alright,
Gets
he's
across
out.
jungle. No, he can't cross back. Oh, and Artist ends it. He wins the series. Who else? Who else to win it but Artist? Cleaning up, and Mathematicians gonna be winning the Prospect Finals. Nad loses again. Supreme in shambles.
The 14 point happened again. Alright. Well, that's it for Prospect Finals here, folks. That's Mathematicians taking the title over for the Scientists. And I think with that, we'll be right back with an interview from the winning side. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody, to an interview with the MVP of the Prospect Grand Finals. We got Tripleman.
The GOAT.
Crash, get out.
Thank you, thank you. No, I wasn't the MVP. Come on.
No. You were the people's champ. And actually, like, you had a really rough start on H. You had 1 to 13, I think it was. But towards the end of H, A side was on lockdown. Like, they could not come in every single round, getting 1 kill, delaying them, getting 2 kills. You were playing
Yeah,
great. How
again,
did you come back from that? Like, coming back 113. When I go 113, I'm muted mic. I'm tilted. I'm not really talking as much. How are you feeling?
if I could see further, it's because I stood on the shoulder of giants, and these guys really kept me in it. They helped me out. They gave me the good calls. I wish I could take credit. Obviously, I was the one clicking the mouse, but at the same time, these guys stood behind me. I appreciated it. I came in late to this team, and they were all just super supportive. So call me the MVP if you want, but I wasn't. It's team effort. I these guys helped me, so I can't take all the credit or most of it.
Congratulations.
Not only is he the MVP, he's also a humble king. We stand a humble king, giving credit towards his team. And I believe you were also during preseason. You were in Nan for some tryouts for the prospects team. So is there any grudge there? A little bit of beef? Any drama?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
I
not.
have a
All
ton
love.
of respect for NAN. Supreme picked me up right before the draft. I knew my situation. I'm a low MMR guy. I was very forward with them. They were very forward with me. I didn't make the final cut, but it's the type of thing that I hate to say it this way, it might hurt them, but I learned a lot there, which helped me not like their strats, but just effective ways of playing. I know that Carrie spent time with me working on my strafe cancel, whatever the hell that's called. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. And little things like that. But everybody over there really helped build me up, as well as everybody on the aviary who grabbed me afterwards, as well as now everybody here. So it takes a village. It's been fun.
I think that's the best interview question or answer we've had all season.
I love
Triple
Tripleman
MVP.
so much. Tripleman MVP. He's actually the GOAT. I mean, wait. So you said you joined the season after. So your team won with the addition of Tripleman. It's plus
It's true.
plus Rops to phase. Anyone? Plus some
Why not? Why not? More like plus Kerrigan.
Plus Kerrigan. Yeah, true. Plus
'cause he's
Kerrigan
got
and
the
Rops at the
time.
same time because he's the GOAT.
He's varsity player.
So once again, carrying the franchise, elite level player, both in terms of skill, actually premier in terms of skill, and in terms of status in the community. I think everyone's a fan of Tripleman today.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'm a fan of yours too, so it goes
Oh my
both
God,
ways.
thank you.
All right, the rest of the scientists crew, do you have anything to add here? I know you're missing out your star player and artist. Do you have anything to say on his behalf or even for yourselves?
I tell you what, that fella kind of like lets maybe messages or just like whatever kind of like it weighs on him a lot more than he lets on, but he takes it on the chin.
Oh wait,
And
he's in the interview chat. If you
and
could join.
and he
Oh, wait, we do?
he
Alright.
plays his heart out, dude.
Alright.
He definitely plays his heart out. Like
Do you hear our comp?
it's a game. It's a game for some people, but like for him, you know what I'm saying? For him, it's like it's
Lifestyle.
serious, even though we're like just chilling.
I
You ready
wanted
to
to
say?
I really wanted to I wanted to bring everything I had to this team, and everyone, it seemed like, brought something during a season, and each one of my teammates brought something in each one of the series matches. So like the least I could do was to play the best I could play. That's all. So I just fucking tried to represent and tried to bring everything that they give for me. So like honestly, I was happy and so lucky to be playing with this team and this group of guys. Every one of them is always so positive, and it was so much fun. I can't remember one match this season where we actually were yelling at each other or anything like that. Like, it is so easy to play with a group of guys that wants to play. And then that's exactly what I was looking for, and
The
that's
way
exactly what I found.
CS is supposed to be played.
It's not even that, just like wanting to learn, wanting to be better, and wanting to take it to everything you've got. Like, that's exactly what I was hoping for with this finals, and my team gave it everything. I was so happy.
what I really appreciated was just like how everyone was willing to switch up how they were playing, and so like no one had ego about the way where they were or felt like they needed to be doing something, and so that really gave us the ability to change our playstyle a lot. And I think a lot of that's attributed to Mental's even head and leadership that he had throughout the game. So, thank you so much, Mental, for making this an awesome first season of CSC.
100%.
First time IGLing, right, bro?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, mental's
excellent job,
slick
bro.
with it
Excellent
because
job.
he's very calm and he doesn't get his head wrapped around what round it is, what happened last round, or what's going to happen in the next round. He's just trying to play every round for a new start, a new game, and that's exactly what you need in this type of thing.
For sure.
Well said. Well, congrats on the new trophy next to your names over here in CSC. Well deserved.
Oh, and thank y'all. And by the way, just a shout out to Team Flash or NAN or whatever. It was a great series. So it's an honor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those guys are
Well,
warriors.
Speaking of that, we
Team
are going to do a quick losers
Just-
interview with the Nan squad.
Well,
Hey, there
let
was
them
no
know that I
losers in
said
that game.
I said that it
There-
was
You
an
mean
honor.
the team that had to have less rounds, but
Yes, there
everyone
was no
won.
losers in that game, honestly. Like
W.
I honestly feel like everyone had fun, and that's really why we're here. We're here to have fun.
Their
And this
Prius,
was all just fun.
their Prius or whatever, the Perus. I know it's his second season, and he did a great job in the first season too. So yeah, it's just good all around.
I always thought it was their pressure.
I don't know what it is. I thought
Oh.
it's got that use in there.
I just say Paul because
Nonetheless,
It was only because one
I just
preseason
say
that
his
he went
real
by
name.
Paul, so that's what I called him.
Yeah.
All right, well we can
He's
call
a
him
warrior.
Paul.
Yeah,
from now on.
Nonetheless, we do have to start to
Apache
move
was
on here.
always
Sorry,
So,
just
I
real
always
quick
want
before
to
you
say
do,
I want to give a shout out to every opper that I played against. You were always a tough fight.
well,
and
nonetheless,
before it, one
right,
last
yep,
note.
we do have to
just
get over to the second interview. So, thank you all for
let Mental say
coming
his
in.
little piece real quick.
Oh,
Thanks to all our players and scientists. That includes Bottom Frag, Dies. You guys played huge for us in the sub games, and our boy Carry On played like half the
Aw.
season. Great games, and thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for the time. That's how muddy our comms are.
thank you for the grand finals that may or may not have given me an aneurysm. But
Oh my
nonetheless,
goodness, yeah,
played.
awesome.
I had
You
a good
played,
time.
you came, and you conquered.
I'm taking notes. I'm
GG.
taking
Thanks,
GG.
notes.
guys.
Later.
All right, peace out, y'all.
GGs.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, and with that, we will be moving on to an interview with the Nan squad. If we can just pull them in quickly.
Whoa!
All right, welcome. I have to start out with the question.
Oh.
Or a statement. It's happened again, hasn't it?
Happened again in true
It's
Nan
happened again.
fashion.
It really did.
In true
You
Nan
had it right this
fashion.
time too.
Bingo. Yes,
Yeah,
huh?
you can fill the bingo spot in.
Yeah.
How mad is Supreme? That's the real. How
Oh, I
mad
don't
is
know.
Supreme?
We have not
And
talked to him yet.
Apache.
We haven't talked to him.
In a
Apache,
few days, we might make contact.
It's the anti-Supreme squad. Is that just all of Nan? We all lose. We all lose every time.
And Apache, I have to say, as the person that has to suffer through this twice of the whatever happens on the first map of Grand Finals. What?
What happened? Oh, we made so much mistakes. We kind of, I guess, choked in a way, but why am I put on the spotlight? I hate
As
talking.
you're the one that suffered. You're the only player that suffered through this twice.
Well, Paul's
Yo,
here.
No, I
wasn't
didn't
there
play
for
Yeah,
that
last
pause
time.
1.5. Pause
Okay, well,
1.5.
okay.
1.5.
It sucks overall. Like honestly, I would like a trophy next to my name.
How
But,
much worse do you feel having lost twice in finals?
All right, shut up, Paul.
That's why I chose to not
Well,
get into
because
playoffs. It was a good
I don't.
choice.
It sucks, but I mean, I learned. You live and you
Yeah.
learn. I'm a better player now, than I was before.
You had a good
I
off
like
the
to.
off score versus artist.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, a lot of times on Ancient, you were catching him out in the 1v1s.
Yeah,
I'll say that we're probably
okay.
good boy.
Cool.
I think we just dry peaked too many op duels. And
That's true.
ultimately, that cost us Ancient.
Yeah, we
And,
should have won Ancient. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely should have won
100%.
Ancient.
14-8 or something like that.
It was
off.
way too close. It could have been anybody's game,
Yeah, it was rough.
I was
Yeah,
really
but if-
hoping for an overpass game.
Do you have any more reflections on towards that? I have to say, I think you guys can agree with me. A little bit disappointing. You kind of underperformed, but
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
greatly
Yeah,
underperformed.
we definitely underperformed, especially on Mirage. I think we probably got a little tilted, frankly, and after that, I think it was probably over. But we made a lot of really dumb mistakes on Ancient, and we should have won that. And then I think the wheels just kind of fell off of Mirage, and we definitely underperformed. We were
Yeah, we had a-
individually not super great, and then not playing as a team.
Yeah, we had a good start on CT side, but it just
Yeah.
kind of got away from us on T side there. We couldn't, like, we lost too many rounds in a row, and we just couldn't get the mental reset. So they kind of just ran away with it then.
Yeah.
quite
Pretty hard to
unfortunate. But
so-
still, nonetheless, you guys did play well. I don't think anybody can take that away from you guys as a team in grand finals.
Yep.
Yeah,
For real?
we
Yeah.
played
True
well.
that.
I'm really proud of the boys.
The
Yep.
boys.
Hopefully next season.
Yep.
And for my own ego's sake, Scientist joins Yokai Cafe's only team to take down Nan this season. I'll have to point that out.
Yeah,
And Prospect, gotta add that in.
We'll get 'em-
Anyways,
never again.
thank you
We'll
guys.
go to the finals next time, all right?
Yeah,
it's
we'll be
fine.
here.
We
Same team.
Yeah,
Actually.
two
we'll be
times
here
in a
again.
row. It's fine.
We're
It's so
counting on
easy.
that for the bingo card.
Yep.
Very
Supreme
true.
has to see his teams in finals, win or lose. They have to be in finals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We have
no,
Twitter this
100%.
time, so we get closer.
Yeah, right. We're on Twitter. We got to win eventually.
Do you want to plug your Twitter quickly?
Twitter?
I don't even know it.
I got it right now. I'll plug
Any nades or something? I don't know.
Nan
Yeah,
underscore CSC.
Oh my
Put-
All
god.
right, go and give that a follow for more Nan action,
Shenanigans. Oh,
where people
Very,
kill
very
themselves.
active on there. Lots
Or
of
people-
Nan-related memes.
yeah.
People kill themselves with nades and choke more finals.
Oh my god.
You guys were actually good on the
absolute
nades this
favorite.
time. You guys were
We,
good on
no,
the
we had a
nades
lot
this
of
time.
NA
No.
nades, dude. Like the amount of
No,
times
we
we
had a
like
lot
mollied
of
ourselves.
No,
NA
with
nades.
that.
on the kills. You killed them, not yourself.
Uh,
Supreme will never. Supreme
I
will
We
did
should
never.
have
get
a
like
counter.
a
We should
I
have
got like
counter
a
for that, but
300 80
yeah,
for
but
nades. Whatever it's called.
we will have to call it there because after this we are tuning into an elite match, I think, for map 3.
Whoa.
So thank you all for coming in for the interview.
Thank you.
Great job of making it to
Thank
grand
you.
finals, though. Unfortunate that you didn't manage to
GG's
take that trophy.
to Mathematicians, each and
GG's
every
to
one of
Math.
them.
Yep.
They played fucking great. GG's to them.
Yeah, good game, guys.
sorry to
I
all our
love
supporters.
mental.
We love you. Mwah.
He's my hero.
Have a good night, guys.
He's
Have a
my
good night.
Have a good
hero.
night.
Good night.
Woo-woo.
And
Bye.
that was a great game from Nan Prospect team. But now we will be getting into a quick break as we tune into an elite map 3, I believe. All right, and welcome everybody back to the B stream here as we tune into an elite semifinals match. Yeah, elite semifinals match between the Daimyo and the Impastas. Already into it on map 3. On Dust 2, passes up 4-3. Evened out at 4-4 instantly as we jump into things.
And Dust 2, this is actually not a map that we were like very much an elite here. If you can see below the scores of the first maps, 16-10 by 16-10 on Inferno, and then 16-12 for Damio and Nuke on their own pick. And we're on to Dust 2. Dust 2 was only picked, I believe, 7 times. Or this was the 8th time that Dust 2 has been picked in elite. And both
There's
these
how
teams
picked
are
more than
1-0.
Ancient and Prospect.
Yeah, we were not really big fans of this map, so I'm excited to see how teams are dealing with it. Right now, we're seeing classic long stack. You don't have much to do. You throw smoke and you go towards long. They get a kill with Nova. Surprised
That's
Peter's
pretty
not the
AK.
one wielding that. Yeah. But you know, you see all these people towards long, and should be a pretty easy, simple conversion into the B site. Hound can get caught. Oh, nice.
Oh, gets
spray.
both of them. Good spray. And another Nova kill. All right.
It's all plants. Those plants. You kill your teammates, but you get 900 kill gold. So. And Janaea on the op, he was not actually their main opper. I believe Heineken is not playing for them, and he was their star player. So pretty impressive for Damio to be able to crawl this one back. I know Dilly was apparently he went off apparently during his quarterfinal where he subbed in for another team. Or might have no, I think he subbed in for this team as well. But
Yeah.
against the Solar,
Not a perm FA, so it doesn't have to be restricted.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a little bit of drama. CSC classic about it. But you went off the other day, so trying to bring in some firepower for the man they're losing here. And on the other side, Malolo's doing really well on this map, but I think Paternal is one of the statistically strongest players in the regular season, so you got to be looking for him to step up here. Daimyo going 5-4 up here should be a pretty good buy for the CTs, especially with all the Nova kills and on the saved round.
Yeah.
See, Kira's getting an op there. No double op, but still a ton of util. Deluxe mining is util there. Oh.
They're honestly not looking for many rounds on either side because Dust 2's pretty even out game, and a long push here. Already catch up Malolo. Mark's now has to do something.
Nice double.
It's 2. He got 2?
And Janaea got caught in the mid fight.
So he's getting dunked now. Stuck in that car position, but it's now a 2v3 here for the Daimyo, trying to run up long here, but you're having to run into 2 players. One player getting boosted up onto the site. I think that's Curious with the op.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
that is. Close range shot. Eternal pushing through the smoke. Even things up at 5-5.
I say that we're not looking for too much on either side, but I mean, right now in CS, it is still a CT meta. The more rounds you can get on your T side, the better. Puts a lot of pressures on towards the other side because it's so painful having to crawl back from a deficit on the T side. You feel like you have to constantly keep up with new things. And still, though, good enough economy for the T's, that is, to be able to buy here. And oh, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? It's on a volley. Oh, it's smoke and a volley. And they restrain. They restrain. That's a nice little opening detail from the CTs.
Shut down the B. And you already have a long player punishing it by pushing up all the way into East Spawn here.
They know this is trapped. I wonder if this has been telegraphed before in the game or if they just have the read here on how they're going to be playing it. And ooh, I really don't like that Curious is not reinforcing B because I feel like B is a little bit open.
You have your mid players. You need to help out B here. And now you're just getting caught out here. John. Oh, John's in a great spot here. Oh, you forced too early. No trigger discipline. He hits 2 for his troubles, but that could have been more.
Paternal song.
Turtle, are you getting the lure kill? Who's winning the Tun's fight?
Turtle dies.
That's Deluxe in 1v2. He does have a little bit of a health advantage. That gets lost quickly. Out through the window. Drops down. Not able to find the shot. Fail all. And no, it's Deluxe to clutch things up.
That's actually so huge from them because that looked like a round they should have had locked in. Like Imposters, they had the read, they knew where everyone was, but Curious getting caught a little bit on the mid timing towards B, and it comes down to a 1v3 from Deluxe. And it was such a good angle from the T's too. They had both people posted on the window, but he finds that quick fight and makes it a 1v1 and wins out. Now the T's, they didn't get the bomb down too, so struggling here on the money.
But Hoven's already bought in. Looks like they might be following suit.
Yeah, I think it's because he had the 1400, so he might be able to just scrape together a buy next because he has the 24 loss bonus.
Yeah,
looking for
looks like it's going to be a hero AK here.
Yeah, I like these types of buys on Dust too, but still, I gotta be looking for grenades. it feels really rough to try to peek into all these angles, and Paternal with the XM classic. Did he bought okay, I thought he dropped it off for a second because he spent so much money, but gonna be looking for him to do something kooky with this.
Well, he could have. There was a knot picked up in the end of the round.
Is he gonna rush along after this molly? Oh, another
Well, he's
beast up
playing
there.
close long with an XM. That's the one position that you wouldn't expect the XM to
He's
go.
swinging it with the deagle. And long is now CT property. Big flash. Whoever threw that flash, Malolo's a guy for that one.
That was right to here, okay, though. Can he get the taps? He can't get the taps, though. Eternal long range. That's the Deagle to back it up. Lolo also there to support. Just drilling them here over in mid. Now,
Are they gonna stop him?
just death from above.
I think he gets one, but surely this is the XM as well. There's an
3K
AK
with the
right here.
XM.
Is he gonna get the AK? Please take the AK. Oh my god.
He didn't
I think
take
he
the
was out of
AK.
range. I think he was out of range, but still. He could have done it before. I hear some typing in the chat. Probably a little bit of tomfoolery around that one. A little bit of trolling. Yeah, I watched that one. Paterno was
Alright.
a bit silly with the guns.
7 to 5, new buy round, new day, new life. And Eternal just sending it again.
Neurology coming out though. Only takes
They didn't spot him. They didn't spot him. Oh my god. He could just roll them over.
One.
3! Oh. 3 with the XM.
He has 8.8 grand. And Failology's still tagged up by the spam at the beginning round.
You gotta think what the hell Diamio just watched. Yeah,
And they still feel trapped.
Long.
They
If they're cornered
don't
here at
feel
long, they
safe.
don't know if anybody followed up Paternal. He did get so much space there. I'm surprised that no one pushed through tunnels.
And it's Molly even cleaning up blue. They're just trying to clear up all of long. Deluxe a little bit of a fluff spray, but cleans it up. 1v4 for Dilly. It's not
So now you-
impossible because Deluxe is isolated, but this is such a hard round to come by. Nice
It
angle.
doesn't even
from
matter that he's
Deluxe.
tagged. Great angle there from the pit. Now Diamio, no money. You gotta save here for last.
Yeah. If they wanted to go for another B play, I'd like to see them have some smokes, but again, it's such low. I really don't like that they have so much emphasis on just getting upgraded pistols over Yuto. This could be a B hit, but yeah, too much of a default spread. I guess they're just looking for early fights or overextensions. I would do that if I was playing against Eternal, considering how
Well, there's an
over-eager
extension to
he's been.
lower tons here from John.
No nades.
Heard the drop.
Doesn't matter.
The jiggle peek betrays him. And that's a free M4 for TJ.
Oh, and another Deagle.
Okay, that's a shot.
The upgrade from Prospect to Elite is that they just buy Deagles instead of Tech 9s, and they have the 1Ds.
No, Deagles are still bought lower down, but it's a matter of whether or not they'd actually connect. Honestly, Tech 9s would be better.
3 though. This feels like a bit of a throw from the Z side.
Oh, that's a great flip from Eternal to try and bring things even.
Oh, 1 HP, but he's still alive.
Walk up
Malolo.
from Malolo behind the smoke. When you hear Cat, bomb's going long.
On the one hand, it's nice to go long because it's pretty unlikely they'll have people there, but it's so hard to cross from there. I feel like Gino's got to get something done. Round's over.
Let's have a chance here still. That smoke's gonna let Malolo reposition. And Jin's just gonna peek the angle behind it and he finds a headshot! Alright.
Oh!
Did the shot connect? No, they cannot. So close,
That's
yet so
pathetic.
far. Not able to clean up the kill. That was an open.
Last round of the
Oh,
half.
no.
Janae on the op. CT side, let's see how many ops they're gonna get. Just one seems like for now, but it could get a little bit crazy, of course. I'm really surprised we don't have this one. Is Lola just gonna run up mid with this?
And
Flash
so
kind of
aggressive
bounces
here.
it. Doesn't matter.
Chono joins him. And they're just putting so much pressure here, but the Lord tons people. Ninja, get out there. Is there any support there from John?
I mean, 2 for 2 is better than I expected. That was pretty good. Oh,
Smoke
this
missed.
thing's Get people from those. A little bit of pressure, maybe.
Really spectacular. defense now. And they're playing close on mid doors. He has to hear some of these footsteps. Deluxe now just playing slow here on this A site here. Getting
So
closer and
worried
closer
about
to this
long.
smoke. If they try to burst this, he's done for. Molotov
Gonna take
further in, and that
Irvin.
actually catches out Shin. That's a perfect Molotov.
Oh, John on the timing. Oh, it's caught.
Jump heard.
And Deluxe is just
Curious.
going forward.
And
Catches
Curious
him.
has the cross.
He's boxed in. You gotta just go.
Does he win the 1v1? Does he win the coin flip? Can he tell the off angle right? Striking it.
Deluxe
Gets the read,
does
but not clean with it.
And if you look at that round history, it's just sweeps. Nobody is going back and forth. It's just one team wins 4 in a row, then 5 in a row, then 6 in a row. All right, we're gonna see 7 in a row now.
Costa is playing like a T side over on the CT half. Gotta wonder how Daimyo's now gonna answer now that they can play CT actually on the CT side instead of having to play CT on the T.
And you gotta be hoping for a pistol. And it feels really rough to be on these 5-10, 4-11 score lines and losing the pistol as a CT. Because it just gives you no breathing room. 5 armors out here. So if bomb gets down, it's gonna be a rough time. Paterno, I think, dropped over P250 in a flash, so a little bit of util here for the T's. I am disappointed. And oh, they're gonna meet each other on the camera. That's a layup.
Win.
Awesome.
Now, Philology, you have to be clean with these. You're the only holder here. You get 1. You need to get at least 1. You get 1. And get 2. No, you cannot. But already, TJ now here in the site, but just getting picked off on these rotates.
And that's actually a very costly mistake on the boost there. They're trying to do the faster boost up towards cap, but I think somebody was standing in the wrong spot.
I think the jumpers just didn't know how to jump it up because he
Yeah.
was actually in the right spot, but they were jumping from the wrong box because the
They haven't
elevation
dry run did
differences.
And oh, this is just a classic WP up middle. Let's see how Paterno has a sawed off. Respect. He's gonna flank him with the sawed off. Wait, he might die. Did CJ reload?
Just getting completely clotheslined with that sawed off.
Alright, if he keeps the sawed off and he wins the next round with it, the game is over. The mental is over. Alright, I think he threw it away, so. CT's on a buy. No AWP, but I mean, these players are all riflers. Janae is normally a rifler, so he'll be comfortable on this.
So bonus round for the imposters.
Nice tag.
Tag with the scout.
Only 1 on B though. Fluff smoke for the B player. Pick up the Xbox. They're just going mid B. Going on the fly mid B. And this is kind of just smoke and mirrors here. Pressuring Cat and B side at the same time.
Is the CT player gonna push out the smoke? Yes, he does.
Really,
That actually
but
evens.
He's open. Dilly's gotta get there. He's gotta get moving. And he can't get caught in mid either.
And this player to support.
Nice.
Gets Malolo as he tries to cross. HE goes deep. Doesn't get a tag.
And now it's so much more work than before. 4v4 post plant is a lot harder to reset.
4v3.
Yeah, now that it's a 4v3, it's a lot easier for them.
Here's the win this duel. Deluxe. Sprays. Oh, that's actually big. That's a
Oh, in the
long
flash!
gone. That's a team flash. Now John here just stuck and playing peekaboo over at that box of car. Allows Curious over there at the mid box. I don't know what to call that box. What do you call that?
From just big box or backside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just call it big box. It's just it's such a powerful crossfire because you and the car player can just trap all the people trying to run out. And another eco here from the CTs. Don't really got much to work with. Don't think they even smoked the cross, so they know there's not too many people stacking long.
14 Paterno has no shotgun.
Alright.
And it's going out long.
This seems like a good idea. Alright. One tap. One tap. Alright, let's see it. Let's
see another headshot. Come on.
Boo. Nah, it counts. One tap. And the bomb was the one going out mid as well, so now...
Give us Hobbin. He does get the kill. Does get the kill with the CZ.
I think they know.
They have to swap the arm.
What? Okay.
I guess that works.
No kill reward though for the CZ. It's a minor thing, but that's so annoying when you have a CZ in a 1v5 and you get a kill. But you know you don't actually get anything from it unless you can keep the JK, which seems a little bit hard. They might just let him get away with it though. Because their money isn't perfect. Paterno and Malolo both on 400.
The rest of them have pretty good money. Those are the only two
Yeah.
players without anything. Looks like John's the one clearing to try and find him.
They think he has NS. I'm judging my fellow Elite players for this.
At least I'm not having the same aneurysm as it was in Prospect.
It's just NA Nades. NA Nades is the only franchise. You guys are all just part of our teams with these incredible flashbacks. All right, but Save Decay is actually pretty big. It allows you to get a lot more util, and it
Might
also
even afford
means
you an
that
op.
if you die, yeah, he can toss over this op to Janaea. And look, Janaea's on 3k, so even if they have to save, maybe they can get something out. And if they get a lot of people dead, they'll still have a serviceable buy. This is so cocky that he just jumped across. A long take, quick from long. You gonna go out, or it's just close it off?
Does he peek this?
He's swinging!
It's a 3-man long setup. Theology becomes curious as press entry off Dilly, TJ. Every single one of them gets a piece of the action, as there's just a mosh pit and a slaughter for the imposters over there at the long doors. And that's exactly what Daimyo needed. Good read, good play. And that should get them around here finally on the CT half.
Alright,
And is
can we do it?
that hinge? Alright, the hinge smoke
Yeah.
lands.
ESEA hidden smoke. He knows how to do it.
Return
But the
utility.
one concerning part here, I think, is that sure, you win this one round, but you're winning these rounds off of 3A, 1 mid, 1B defaults. What happens when they rush B? What happens when they threaten mid B splits? There's a lot of weaknesses with a 3-1-1 setup, and on Dust 2, you really got to be varying how you're setting up. So I think that Daimyo need to make sure that they're keeping it fresh. They're not just doing the same thing every time. Because if they do, it's 14-5. There's way too many rounds that the other team or the imposters will just never end up throwing a B split. You have to assume they'll eventually test a B split.
2 peak, alright.
I mean, it worked. Kind of. Nowhere. But Dilly cleans up. Sub
At least get 2
extraordinaire.
for your troubles there. That's gonna at least keep the bank honest on Daimyo.
And that saved AK means Janaea can buy another op, even though they don't pick one up. And this is one of those crucial rounds. If they lose this, the series is over. If they win it, then we can start talking about the comeback. Because like we saw this a little bit in Prospect on Mirage as well. There's just some of these rounds you need to be able to win rounds together. And again, long default, but I'm gonna respect it this time. Not just gonna take the And I like this. Third A players rotating together. Nice.
He's trying to walk up Cat there out in the middle of the open. No Xbox smoke there this time, and that's gonna cost you.
Nothing. And I just noticed it now, but Deluxe 25 and 7 really been carrying this map here. Normally you talk about Paterno on this team, maybe you're talking about Malolo, but Deluxe kind of going off here.
Looks on playoffs does too. Quite a combination.
I think the T's still want to be going on A here. This is the long set. Paterno's doing the... Oh no, he's doing a hinge smoke. Oh, that's a mid B fake smoke. I don't like that. I feel like it's really easy for long to be one here now. Philology gets one. 1 for 1's good though. Such a great position. Unless the CT's...
They're stuck in the crosshair.
That was really risky to do this type of boost. So late.
Deluxe not able to finish the kill. That could open things up, and now Curious left alone with an op over on Cat. Doesn't have a lot of options. Just trying to rush in front of it. Gets 1, can get 2, nope. PJ, despite being low health, managed to clean up the trade. It's Daimyo on 7.
3k from him, and now we're starting to build something here. We're starting to be confident in our half. The question is it too little, too late? And the C's,
It wasn't too little, too late for the Mathematicians over an Ancient, so anything can happen.
the C's here, they're on a little bit of a mix buy. 2 smokes, 2 flashes. Using 1 smoke here. I'm gonna assume that's Xbox. Yep. Just want to threaten early Cat presence, but Philly's gonna rotate over to come back.
Now he just... No one's in position for this Cat push. Alright, TJ goes back.
No molly.
Good nade. Great nade. Good smoke to try and give him a little bit of space there. Quick switch, quick switch.
Dilly cleans up in CT. Might get a plant, but I don't think they can get more than that. Oh, what? What? Oh, he
What?
just DC'd. He had to DC.
That was a DC. Yeah, that had. Yeah, it was a DC.
But Deluxe 1v2, it's.
I'd just be saving the armor here.
Because it's in. Oh, but he gets caught on the jump. Still though, did they even know like Janae's offense? Because I think they might.
It's
not have
down at
it.
the CT cross.
He doesn't have it. So, I mean, they could buy one, but they'd be low in Utah.
That was a
And I
very
assume
sudden
they're gonna
DC.
try- Yeah, he's coming back.
Probably a game crash. But actually, that makes it so that they can't get an AWP actually this round.
Yeah.
And that's gonna hurt here, especially their mid control, because that's what's been giving them a little bit of sight lines into mid to be able to get info. That AWP.
Yeah, the 3-1-1 has not been. I don't think it's very effective when you don't have an op, and even still, 3-1-1ing is. I don't know. It feels so dangerous. Your mid player can get isolated so easily. So I'm glad to see that they've been less stacked towards long, and they've been rotating the guy into CT fairly quickly. Still though, I'd like to see quicker plays towards mid B and towards pressuring B from imposters. I think that's the solution for them right now. And still a pause going on. I'm not sure if someone else is having a tech issue.
Someone probably
Tees
went to
should be able to
piss.
buy here though. Oh no, not the technical washer breaks. Not again.
Pissgate V2. What you read here from Apostles is you don't exactly know whether or not an AWP's online here.
Yeah, that's why I'd still be going towards the same things. I assume they're if I'm T side, I'm gonna respect the fact that they could have an op. Gonna be smoking Xbox as my opener. Gonna be trying to get people towards lower tons and just threaten mid B early. CTs haven't been playing overly respectful towards it. They've been taking their gunfight towards mid dry a lot of the time.
Really investing half their util belts, willing to control this long here. Keeping the imposters out of it. They have sightlines into mid here, so where's your pivot? You have a lot of options here. Eternal maybe just throwing some lurk utility out here, but Hovland has a good angle to make sure that he can't come out. And Paternal, does he even check this? Deluxe managed to find. Okay, good one. Oh, he fell! Misstep right there, and Deluxe managed to find Dilly as he tried to push out long doors there. Enough patience there. And now that spreads Dino so much. Good flash there to keep Deluxe off the angle.
That's not the opening you want. The CTs, they can't be giving up picks like this.
Ilology, he's stuck here. He's alone here at A. He gets a hedge onto one. As it crosses, it's fucked for that extra head. Yes, he does. He can get another kill here. No, he cannot. He's traded out, but jumps too far up. Janaea ready to trade it. Just holding that CT smoke that's given. Actually, the Pasta is a good shot onto this Daimyo player that's trying to go in. Now, just on top of these boxes, elevated positions, picking them off.
And the problem is they don't have loss bonus anymore either. So they have a save. Honestly, I'm going for a hero off. Like I'm dropping it off towards somebody, and I'm trying to make a play if I'm the CT side. I feel like you're gonna be outgunned so hard. You can't just be doing your default plays. You got to do something.
And most these dead players, they have 1800. What can you get with that? You get some armor, you get a little bit of util, you get maybe a pistol. But that's it. And you're down here to your last life.
Really got to be. I think if Damio don't make a proactive play, it's over. Like being passive and just sitting back doesn't really seem like a win con here. You have such little to work with. I just want to see a flash setup. I want to see taking map control and maybe tunnels. I really don't want to see a log push. Log pushes have been getting caught out a lot, and I don't think they're very effective in general because even if you take the doors, you still can't exit the doors. You can only just be deep and long, and you're only going to have one anchor there anyway on your typical runs. Big timeout here. Got to talk through what you want to do. And I think he dropped 2 M4s, actually, if he had 6,200.
Yeah, opting to go for a little more firepower instead of that big green.
And it's a little bit of a better buy than I expected, but still nothing great here because the util is so low, and you still have 2 SMGs, which...
Yeah, these MP9s have to be proactive. You have no choice about it.
Map. You have to be doing setup-based plays. If you just run a default, you're going to get picked off. And Paternal has an MP7, which is why. One out of buys. And so looking for the same type of default here. TJ not crossing towards the mid. I mean, can't really fight it anyway with the MP9. And I like this. They're double stacking it towards cap, but in the
They're just
pre-round,
running it.
no smokes even. They can get caught by that. Oh,
Found. Both these cap players are gone.
They're just exiting. Well, Hobbins catch
no.
them or get caught.
Hobbins.
Flash. He knows. One for
Oh,
one.
he goes 1 for 1 at least. Daimyo still a chance.
This is the mid B smoke, I'm gonna assume. Wants to threaten that, but it's not very effective with how far up TJ is. TJ might catch a bomb here on the timing. Oh, but a whiff! There's guns down, TJ. There's an AK down a mid. He's not gonna pick it up. Deluxe now just also searching for info. I don't know if they'll be able to semi-cleanly catch it.
They're running over to B
Running
now.
around.
They know where both the players are. John's here to catch out any kind of rotates here if they try to get greedy with it. But no. That's what TJ is looking.
Oh, he shot though. He shot.
Now these
Think
team players are
Sailovich is just watching
isolated.
across. What? Where is he?
They know he was already crossing to B, and now he's doubling back.
They know one's in tons too. And great play from Damio. They don't get over really early.
But he has an op here.
Nice B-hop. Sees nothing. Should know their ton side.
Great angle here. Does he land the shot though? Yes, he does. AJ caught.
Have smoke though. No fake though. He didn't tap it.
He didn't find it.
They lost.
That's GG.
And Imposta is gonna be winning it out 16-8. Going towards the finals. And again, I think they're just getting caught. Over ego on the rotates there. Gonna be nice to see how the over aggressive style of Imposters is face up in the finals. If they play against, I'm not sure if the other semifinals done. I believe that Gloop Troopers in one of them. So if we see Dactor and Sinky's heavy lurks versus this type of style, could be a nice clash of styles against each other.
Are we doing an interview?
But that was a pretty clean finish though.
Let me see if the score reporting's got anything yet. The other elite match I don't think's finished yet. Or it's not reported yet. Alright, so I think that's going to be it from us. Doesn't look like we're getting an interview here for this match. But thank you all for tuning in to the V stream here. Make sure to tune in on Thursday as we conclude Elite. Wait, is this Thursday?
It's
What's
Thursday
today?
today.
Oh, it's Thursday today. Alright, join us Tuesday as we conclude Elite. On the winner of...
It's the winner of Gloop Troop and Eagles, I believe.
Alright. Yeah, that. Alright. Have a good night, everyone.